Jesus Christ. What? I like how we should start the show right there.
I just
Are
drank
you
water
alright?
too fast. Holy shit.
Are you gonna die? Holy
You want to
fuck.
just start it now? I mean, what a way to start it.
Might as well, Jesus.
Oh my god. Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to Hive Mind Podcast number 15. I might have just popped a blood vessel in my eye. But yeah, Hive Mind number 15. We're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, all the things. Go check them out if you're interested. Yeah, so you want to talk about the Reddit butthurt right now?
What specific Reddit butthurt are you referring to?
The burn. They're feeling it. Did you see?
Because there's a lot of Reddit butthurt, but I didn't know which one that you're.
You saw the South Carolina shit, right?
Yeah, so I had that on my list too.
Dude, he got raped, like literal rape
by Hillary Clinton.
Dude, you are so. What's crazy about this is that I was telling you on the last podcast that the race was like closer than, maybe they're letting on. But
Right.
What's crazy is that it seemed like that for me because all of the circles I'm in, I'm near the university in real life. I'm a Reddit guy, and just all the places I go online are like so pro Sanders that it was just slanted, and it was slanted in a way to where it was almost like they were sort of neck and neck.
Right. They're not though.
That's insane how bad it, like, I mean, I wasn't like a huge fan of the guy or anything, but I did think it was going to be closer than that. I mean, the numbers are coming out and it's like 80-20.
Yeah, so apparently she garnered like all the black vote.
That's fucking hilarious.
In South Carolina.
The guy that marched with Martin Luther King Jr. lost the black vote to a fucking white woman? Like, holy shit.
I don't, but see, here's the thing, like, I don't know anybody that's gonna vote for Hillary Clinton. Like,
That's the thing.
I just don't. Like, I mean, like, I know people, that would vote for Trump, and I know people that would vote, I guess for Sanders, but I don't know anybody that would vote for Clinton. I don't know how she's, like, I don't know,
exactly.
Dude,
I know zero. Like, I think Virginia might just be a bad state for her. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe in these other states it's different. But I'm the same way. I don't know a single person that even likes her, much less would vote for her.
Well, if it's gonna come down to when you I didn't know this, but apparently you have to vote in either one of the primaries. You can't vote in both of them. So like you couldn't choose between Sanders and Clinton, and between like Trump and Rubio. I guess you can't do both. You have to pick one. So
Oh, I didn't realize that.
yeah, if you had to choose right now, like which primary would you vote in, and who would you vote for?
Oh, dude, it's like asking, like, would you rather suck a dick or get fucked in the ass?
Have you done this istandwith.com thing?
No.
This is relevant. So we might even be able to do this like while we're like on the air right now. But you go to istandwith.com, and what it is it's like a thing where you can take a quiz, and I don't know about the one here, but
Okay.
you basically just tap on the big image. So like
You just click the image with all the candidates?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what this is going to do at the end is tell you like who you match up with. And I did take it, but if we want to take it like on the air right now, we can take it. All.
Sure. I'm on the questionnaire.
Yeah. So what's the first one? Do you support Obamacare?
In its current state, I mean, I don't know. I wish there was a maybe for that.
Well, you have to click it.
I'll say yes. I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
Opposed to. Am I opposed to it? Tolerant of drug use. Or do I stand on military?
I'll read them and then you say what it is.
Okay. All right.
For everybody who's listening.
You're a better reader. I fucking suck at reading out loud, dude. I'm like autistic. Go for it.
Are you opposed to or tolerant of recreational drug use?
I would say tolerant.
Okay. I'm gonna do this with you.
Okay.
Where do you stand on military support? Strong support or distrust of military? Peace through
strength. I like how they word that. Peace through strength.
Right.
I guess strong support. Yeah.
Okay. Do homosexuals have a right to marry?
Yes.
Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
Pro-choice.
Do you feel high-earning corporations should be given a tax break?
No.
All right. Do you feel that religion has a place in schools, even the use of God and the Pledge of Allegiance?
See, I fucking hate that question because I'm one of those people that hates the people that get butthurt about people like, you shouldn't say under God and the Pledge of Allegiance. But then I also like am not religious at all, so I guess do I feel that religion has a place in schools? No. I'll just vote
Okay.
no just off that. Yeah.
Global warming, natural or caused by humans?
Caused by human. Again, I hate that fucking question, but I'm gonna say caused by humans just because that's it's fucking.
Okay.
I hate that question too.
Do you believe that Social Security is a success and plans like it?
Oh shit, dude. That's dude. I'm gonna say no. For I don't know, man.
Nope,
That's
we're moving on. Nope, we're moving on. Do you support executive amnesty for illegal aliens?
again. That's another. These questions are fucking tough
Nope,
because
you
they're
gotta
like.
just fucking choose, dude. There's no
I
thinking
guess
in
no.
politics. Are you in favor of the death penalty?
Yes.
Are you in favor of gun control?
No.
Do you support fracking?
Shit. I'm gonna say yes. I don't know. The fuck.
Do you think welfare people should have to be tested for drugs?
Sure. Fuck it.
Do you feel that Common Core is working?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right, that's pretty. I think that's it. Oh, this is stupid. It doesn't give you the candidate.
I support Democrat. Fucking gay. Fucking
Wait,
gay.
when you take it on your phone, it'll tell you which actual candidate you stand with.
It doesn't
So
tell you like.
I don't know why the one on the fucking computer doesn't do it, but it was a lot more questions. But basically, when I took it, guess who it paired me with?
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton, 81%.
Oh fucking hell.
And I'm like, really? But I'm not gonna put too much stock into that because.
No, really, the Facebook quiz. No, I'm gonna base my life on this.
But because
So many
like,
of those questions are like you can't answer that shit with a yes or no.
and then like Trump was like a 78%. Well, the one when you take it, if you take it like on your phone, there's a lot more choices. So
Yeah.
like it's like yes, no, yes, but, no, but, and there's like lists a bunch of explanations. So it's a lot more like in depth, but it's just like a little thing you can do to sort of whatever. But when it like gave me Hillary Clinton, I was like, what the fuck? Like really? So I don't know, man. The Trump versus Clinton thing. You know, I was thinking about it last week. Did you see this thing with like Rubio? Like everyone's like trying to say like he actually like dismantled Trump in the last debate.
No, he didn't. What?
Well, that's what they're saying is that he gave him a run for his money because he like made fun of him.
I like how it's literally gotten down to like childhood insults. Like Donald Trump was literally like, "Look at that Rubio guy and his big ass Dumbo ears." Like he's literally literally it's getting to that point.
That's well, I was reading this article and it was about Trump and like it was about when he was on like the WWE and like you know like his persona like it was this guy was saying like you can't go after Trump with like logic and you can't go after him with like
They're not going to beat him
reason.
in his own game. There's no
You
way.
can't go after him like an intellectual person would go after somebody because he's just gonna say you're stupid and you don't know what you're talking about. So this guy was saying the only way to beat Trump is basically to make everyone laugh at him.
Exactly, dude. This is more like a stand-up comedy competition than fucking a presidential race.
Right. So like apparently that's what Rubio did was he got up and said, "Hey, if you didn't inherit like $1 billion or $1 million from your dad, you'd be selling watches in Manhattan." And everyone's like, "Woohoo!"
And then that
But-
lady was screeching like a fucking pterodactyl. Did you hear that shit?
No, what was
Oh,
that?
you didn't hear the lady in the debate that was screeching like a pterodactyl?
No.
No, never mind.
But have you seen the picture of the lady that's like all for Trump, like the crazy blonde chick in the crowd? Hang on, let me find.
I think
this
I
shit.
might. Is it the one with the glasses? And
No.
Oh no, this must be different.
Crazy fan.
Dude, do you know that Donald Trump is coming to Radford tomorrow?
Is he really?
I am not joking, dude. Literally, I'm gonna walk there.
You're gonna go see him?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, dude. Why not? Dude, it's gonna be a zoo. It's gonna be a fucking zoo over there. The students are gonna protest it, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious. I'm gonna bring my camera and try to make some YouTube money because it could be super hilarious.
So I just linked it. So the girl in the pink in the front, that's the original one, and then someone took her face and put it for everybody in the fucking crowd.
Oh Jesus.
I just linked it in Skype.
Yeah.
And that sign, the "Thank you, Lord Jesus" for President Trump, that's a real sign that someone had.
Oh my god.
Look at that chick's face. Like, how are you that excited for Donald Trump?
I don't know.
But yeah, so
Dude, tomorrow is going. I'm so looking forward to it, man.
well,
I might take the day off
I know
just to go down there and see that madhouse.
I do know a guy who's like a reporter for like local Richmond, or he's a camera guy actually, and he had to go down to cover when Bernie Sanders came to Norfolk, and he said that the age difference between the GOP rallies when he covers those and like the Democratic ones is like staggering.
I bet
He
all the
says,
Bernie, it's like young people.
he said the
Whereas
average age was like 22 at the Bernie,
that's wow,
if he had to put a guess on it,
wow.
which is
I'm
probably like
23.
yeah, which is probably like like high school kids and like kids that are in college. You know what I mean? Young adults.
Yeah, dude. The
Uh,
Bernie Sanders subreddit is the most depressing shit I've ever seen right now.
so I joined a thing on Facebook that was like, what was it, like Bernie Sanders dank meme group or something,
Hmm.
and I joined it. It was on Facebook, and I'm very sad because there were memes, but they were not dank.
Did you see, dude? I went on a Twitter fucking rampage last night, just talking
Um,
shit.
no, I didn't. What was it? What was it about?
I was just like essentially laughing at all this like the Bernie Sanders people. Just it's not that I hate Bernie Sanders. It's just that I hate a lot of his supporters. Like
Yeah,
you got to
we talked
admit, a
about
lot
this
of
time.
Bernie Sanders supporters are fucking just like worthless.
What I don't like is that like the thing with Bernie Sanders and like the people that are extreme left, they're so eager to call somebody else a racist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like if
it's
you
really
say
annoying.
if you say or do anything, they're like, "Oh, you're a complete, well, racism, blah blah blah," and you're like, "Well, no, I don't think it's that black or white." Detailed infographic on why Trump will obliterate Bernie. Optimism, dank. No,
I like how it has Ivanka at the fucking his daughter at the other. Dude, you gotta admit his daughter is so fucking hot though. Like
Did you see
god
that
damn.
was like, my daughter looks great. If she wasn't my daughter, I would probably date her. He made,
Yeah,
like
that
this
sounds
really
like something he'd
awkward,
say.
like, yeah, he definitely said that. I don't know,
Dude,
dude.
she
I'm
is
kind of
super
thinking
fucking hot though.
she's pretty good. I'm kind of thinking though, if it comes down between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, I don't know, man.
I think
Like,
Trump. I think the Bernie shit is gonna split the Democratic vote up, and the people that were gonna vote for Bernie, they're not gonna vote for Hillary Clinton.
you
Dude,
don't think so?
I think Trump has this thing fucking locked down. It's like too perfect for him not to win. It's just too poetic. Like it's
I
gotta
saw this
happen at this.
thing.
It's destiny.
I did see one meme that was like, it was like a cartoon of like people watching TV, and on TV was like this like horned devil Diablo looking thing,
Uh huh.
and it was like, he may be the Antichrist, son of Satan, blah 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 blah, but he tells it like it is, and like you know what I mean, like that redeems him. Because like if you look on, like, I know some people on my Facebook that I used to know in high school, that's their big thing with Trump is like he says what everybody's thinking. Okay, well, like, just because he says hateful shit without abandon doesn't mean that like he would make a good president. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. I think if we elect Trump, like that says a lot about the
It
American
does
people.
say a lot, and I really think it's gonna happen. Dude,
Yeah,
he's beating Hillary in these polls like right now.
yeah.
Like,
Did you see what the Mexican president said about him? He's like, "I'm not paying a cent for your fucking stupid wall."
did you see
Dumb.
his response to it?
No, what was it?
He's like, the wall just got 10 feet higher.
No way. He said that.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you can't stump the Trump, man. How good is that? What a fucking good response.
That's hilarious. I did see, they tried to get him today with this KKK David Duke thing. So apparently, like, David Duke, who's like the former KKK Grand Wizard, came out and said like, "I support Trump, this fucking presidency."
Of course.
So he came on.
Yeah.
He came on like this news thing, and this guy was like, "Do you condemn the KKK, and do you not want their support because they're white supremacists?" And Donald Trump was like, "Hey, I don't know the guy. He could be a great guy. I don't know anything about it." I'm not gonna say that. Like, I'm not gonna. That wouldn't be very fair. I need to know more about him. And the guy was like, well, he was the KKK Grand Wizard. And they are white supremacists who preach blatant racism. He's like, listen, I don't know him. He could be a good guy. I don't know. I don't know anything about him. And the guy's like, obviously, like, flustered, like, trying to get him to condemn.
Dude, they can't get him, man. Like,
No, they can't
they
get him
can't
at all,
get him.
dude. He doesn't
Like,
say shit.
he could actually go and murder a fucking village of Africans, and his poll numbers would go up.
That's true. I did see though that well, I don't see, but after this whole Rubio thing, like, I don't know, dude. I think Marco Rubio scares me a lot more than Trump does. Because at least with Trump, like, I mean, I'm
With
a white
Trump,
guy.
you know exactly what you're getting. Like, I don't think
Kinda,
there's no surprises with this guy.
kinda. You kinda know. You mean, I don't know how much of this radical shit he can actually pull off, but you kinda know. But with Rubio, dude, like, I don't, man, he's just Rubio and Cruz, both of them. It's just like, man, I think if I had to vote between them, like, I think I would vote Trump over fucking Marco Rubio, and
What
that's
about
really
Ted Cruz?
no, I wouldn't vote for Cruz either.
Yeah,
I
would.
think
If I had to vote Republican, I'd vote Trump. How fucking ridiculous are we right now?
so. It's like,
Dude, how awesome are these choices?
but so if you're voting
So
in the
Kasich, like, I like the Kasich guy. Seems like he's like the one that actually like isn't fucking ridiculous. But
Right.
dude, he's like 1%.
have you so I shared a thing. It was drinks for candidates, cocktails for candidates, and it was like this bar advertising a menu. And then, so here's some of the drinks that are on the menu. It's like the Trump, $12. It says a Manhattan made with Canadian whiskey because if he wins, we're moving to Vancouver. The Bernie is a can of Lone Star and a shot of Fernet or Fernet. I guess that he goes. But the bartender gets to drink the shot, and it's $4. The fucking John Kasich one is a perfectly reasonable cocktail that you're still not going to order. So why bother putting it on the menu? $9.
Dude, he's like the only one that's not fucking insane.
Yeah. And then, so the Marco Rubio is a classic Cuban style daiquiri. The Ted Cruz is the same as Marco Rubio's daiquiri, but somehow a lot less likable. The Ben Carson one is warm milk and an Ambien, set a $20 bill on fire. So, yeah, Ben Carson's. What happened to him, dude? He was in and then he was just fucking
Well,
gone.
dude, he just went like full retard. Like he went full retard. So like when he announced, I was like, oh shit, like a neurosurgeon science guy. This could be interesting. And then he just went full retard instantly and was like, yeah, dude, my tax plan is 10% tithing. Like that's his fucking tax plan. I'm like, are you what?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he went like full retard instantly.
Are you serious? Trump's response was the wall just got
Yes.
10 foot higher.
Yes.
That's
That's so
crazy,
gangster.
dude.
That's a gangster fucking response though. Yeah, you know the
Dude,
one
it
thing.
is.
You know the one thing I learned about Trump that actually surprised me.
What's that?
He is for a single payer healthcare system, which is the only thing I gave Bernie credit for. How fucking like? Did you know that? I
No,
sure as fuck didn't know that. I didn't expect that either.
I'm kind of hearing that Zybak's becoming a Trump fan.
I sort of am. I definitely am not gonna vote for him, but like it is kind of weird. The more I hear about him, the more it's like, wow, what the fuck is going on?
So I guess if you had to choose between the primaries to vote in, if you vote in the Republican one, you're going to make no difference because Trump is obviously going to win anyway. So I think you have to vote in the Democratic one, and the only thing you're
I'm
doing
not gonna
there
vote in
is
either one of them.
well, right. I'm saying if you theoretically,
Yeah.
I'm not probably not going to vote in the primaries either, but um, there, I mean, you could, right? Like, but I guess not. I mean, I don't know how Sanders is dominating, or I mean, Clinton's dominating Sanders so much.
See, I think it's just that I think like how old are you in real life? Oh
32.
no, 32.
I'm
I
also
think
32 on the
you're at like that. I think your age and below, we're in like the Bernie bubble, and it's like everyone else that exists that's older than us is like all Clinton, but we just aren't in the same circles, so we just don't hear it.
I mean, I was a fan of Bill, but I
Yeah,
just
I liked
there's
him.
something
He wasn't that.
there's something about Hillary that's just Weasley. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
just
like Bill Clinton is like the opposite of Hillary Clinton. Bill
Yeah,
Clinton
like
is like he's a little bit of a weasel, but he's like a cute, likable weasel.
so
It has,
here's
but Hillary
Hillary
Clinton
Clinton's
is like a
character.
rat.
Right, and here's her character, right? So her husband gets sucked off in the Oval Office by a
Dude,
fucking
the Trump
fucking
material is going to be fantastic for this.
the fucking ham beast sucks off Bill Clinton in the Oval Office, and you stick by him because you have what political reasons, I guess. Like you just you know you value that more than you do like your husband doing fucking backdoor shit. And then like you're gonna be, I mean, what would we even call Bill Clinton? Would he be the first man? That's
A
weird.
lot of my black friends call Bill Clinton the first black president
Why is that?
because of all the shit, all the fucking shit he did.
Oh, the weed and the
The,
fucking
yeah, they're like Bill Clinton was the first black president.
yeah. I mean, so I don't know, man. I don't know. It's definitely getting interesting, but I think we're just getting used to Trump's evilness. Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone's just like, all right, I guess we're gonna have to fucking deal with President fucking Trump for 4 years, and people are just kind of like being like, ah, he's just racist. That's just what he is. It's not a big deal. But I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I'm looking
I'm
at
not a minority, so
this Sanders for President subreddit last night was so depressing. People were like, "Please don't give up hope. Don't give up. Work the phone banks." Like, oh, dude,
I don't know, dude.
it's pretty tough to get back from 80-20.
Well, it's just South Carolina, right? But I mean,
Yeah,
I
but like that's
that's
such
a
a
lot of delegates.
well, it's not even the delegates. It's just like how different could another state be like from South Carolina? Like sure there will be differences, but like how different could North Carolina be from South Carolina or Georgia or wherever? Like it might be 70-30, maybe
Well,
65
what I don't get
whatever,
is
but
like if I'm a black dude, and I don't know anything about being black because I'm not, but if I'm a black dude, like or woman, whatever, like what do I see in Hillary Clinton that I don't see in Bernie Sanders? Like, is Bernie Sanders just too left for
I
black
think what
people?
it is a lot of people just don't even see Bernie Sanders. Like they just don't even see him. So it's
Yeah,
like just Hillary Clinton or Trump or Hillary Clinton or the Republicans.
yeah, maybe. Maybe it could be one of those things where like they're siding with whoever they think would, needs or whoever they perceive
Think
to
would
win
win.
anyway.
Yeah, whoever they think has a chance at winning. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people. I think a lot of it is some people probably just don't like Bernie. Like Bernie's just got this huge circle jerk with all the people that would directly benefit from all the shit he wants to do, and then if all the people that are going to be paying for it obviously don't like him.
Right.
Like the free college shit. Like give me a break. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like of course you're going to be popular with all the kids in college.
So, but I mean, if we're underestimating Hillary Clinton by crushing Bernie Sanders, are we going to underestimate Hillary Clinton's ability to run against Trump? Like, if the country had to choose Trump or Clinton, do you think there's enough people that are like fuck Trump that Hillary's got a shot? I don't know, man. I
No,
don't know.
I think I think it's oh fuck I can't talk. I think it's an establishment thing versus non-establishment. And as much as these Sanders people don't want to like believe it, I feel like the Sanders people are more likely to vote for Trump than Clinton. And I know that sounds crazy saying it right now, but I think that it's more likely.
I just wonder like the shitstorm that he's gonna cause on like a national scale when he gets elected. Because I mean, I just oh
I think
man,
it's gonna happen. I really think that a lot of the a lot of the Republican support will end up going to Trump. Like I don't think like it's that big of a stretch for the Rubio or the
what's
Cruz
his
people
name?
to go to Trump.
What's his name? Just endorsed him, Chris Christie.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's some scenario where like I don't know who he picks as his running mate either.
that's gonna be interesting. Who had there's nobody. I guess they don't do that until they get nominated, right?
Yeah, I mean you wouldn't because like if you pick the wrong person, I guess I don't know. I don't know if there's
I
like
wonder,
some
dude.
rule.
I wonder who Trump's gonna pick. Like I wonder if he goes and picks somebody polar opposite of him. I wonder
Oh,
if
he
that would
could
be the
pick.
move.
He could pick. Oh my God! So I just saw this poll. I just refreshed my.
What if it was Trump and Sanders.
He's not gonna pick Sanders.
I
Dude.
know that's never gonna happen. I think it'd be funny as shit if he did.
No, I think there's some chick, I don't even know her name, but there's some lady who was considering, and then I saw somebody put out Chris Christie's name too. But I just refreshed my thing, and this is Fox News, so don't quote me on this, but it says 2016 Republican presidential nomination in Virginia. This is a poll average from 2 days ago to February 3rd. Trump has 37%, and Rubio is in second with guess how much?
18.
22. So he's losing by like 15 points in Virginia, which I guess really isn't a surprise, but I think that just solidifies it that Rubio can't do enough.
If Ted Cruz loses his own home state, that I don't think it's gonna happen, but that would be.
You mean
fucking
Rubio,
hilarious. Right? No, Ted Cruz is from Texas.
Oh, right, but everyone's saying that Rubio losing Florida would basically just give Trump the nomination because Florida
really?
has like 99 delegates, and whoever wins Florida gets like all of them. So if Rubio's from Florida, so if Rubio loses Florida to Trump, it's pretty much over.
Is it close?
They vote on the 15th, I think, of March, but Trump is beating him by like 17 points in the polls.
In Florida?
In Florida.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's dude. If you lose your own home state, I think you just throw in the towel immediately.
Just throw it in. Just be like, I fucking quit.
Bro, that's awful. Like I think Ted Cruz is probably gonna hang on to Texas. I think.
I mean, look at me, dude. I'm from Florida. I went to University of Florida. So did Marco Rubio, and I would never vote for Marco Rubio if my fucking life depended on it. Like, so I mean, that's a pretty good representative.
I just like how
Trump.
He's losing. Did you see the clip where Trump was spraying the fucking water bottle around, saying, "Look, it's Marco Rubio," because he sweats so much.
That's pretty funny.
Dude, I just like that it's gotten to this point.
Well, like what he says is dumb. It's like
it is so dumb, but it's hilarious.
Called him like he says like once a choker, always a choker, and he called him Mr. Meltdown, and that's like a big deal. Like, dude, if I ran for president,
like schoolyard shit.
Yeah, if I ran for president, like I could make fun of Trump. That's all I'd do. I'd get up there and I would say that he's got a fucking dead guinea pig on his head, and like the media would write all about it, and then I would win.
Trump is a fucking genius in that regard. Like, he realizes, like, people have this misconception that the media is supposed to be balanced. No. The media has responsibilities to their fucking shareholders. They're a slave to their ratings. And Donald Trump, it gets them what they want, which is people watching them. And the people that hate Trump probably watch him the most. He's like the Howard Stern of politics. Where, you know, back in the day when Howard Stern was rising up in popularity, it was the people that hated him that listened to him the most.
Oh, yeah. This is probably the same...
It's the same people that like that with Trump. I guarantee the people like, fuck Trump, I'm so racist and shit, are probably like staring at the TV and giving CNN all those ratings.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, shit, I didn't like... I mean, still don't really like Trump, but
he's so entertaining. It's so entertaining that you can't help yourself.
And I mean, really, like... excuse me. What is the I mean, the president doesn't have, like, God-level influence. I mean, he's got pretty good influence, but... So, I mean...
He is the most powerful person in the world, though. The president of the United States... hands down, is the most powerful person in the world.
Right. So, I mean, that's scary. But what I'm saying is like, he's
not a king, yeah.
He can't just take the whole country and fucking just, dive bomb it into oblivion. He can't. I saw a lot of things that are comparing, like, Trump to Hitler. He cannot do what Hitler did because he doesn't have the, that authority, that, totalitarian fucking, or he wouldn't. So he might be as bad, but I don't think he can. He's not going to make America like have concentration camps or anything.
Yeah, who knows?
He just tweeted out, "I will be making a big surprise announcement to the massive crowd assembled in Huntsville, Madison, Alabama."
Oh, damn it! I was hoping it was going to be Radford. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, but what could he tweet? I don't know, or what could he announce? I don't know. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I can't wait. I think the Hillary Trump showdown is going to be hilarious. There's so much material for Trump to work with.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
it's going to be great.
He's gonna make some joke about her ovaries, or some joke about her being on a period, or some joke about Bill Clinton getting
My
sucked off.
favorite was it Rand Paul that was like shortly in the race? Rand, right?
Yeah. Yeah, his son.
No, my favorite
Yeah.
thing was when Rand Paul was like, "You got Donald Trump over here, you know, going after the way people look," and he's like, "I don't ever do that," and then he immediately does it. He's like, I would never do, I never did that to you, Rand, but believe me, there's plenty of material there."
Right.
Like he
You
denies
know what?
doing it and then immediately does it. Like that's
Did
the
you see
shit
the
I fucking
Vine?
love.
Did you see the Vine of him repeating himself when he says he never repeats himself?
Yes, yes, I saw that.
He's like,
Yeah,
I
that was
don't repeat
actually a good
myself.
moment for Rubio there. He's like, I
Don't.
watched you repeat yourself 5 times 5 seconds ago. That was actually pretty
Oh,
good.
oh man, good times.
But see, that's like the only punch Rubio got in. And then
Right.
like Trump has just like annihilated him with these onslaught of like meme-worthy insults.
Dude, I really think if we had somebody like Jon Stewart or John Oliver or Colbert or like one of those people that are like, I don't know what you even call there. It's like political satire or something like that. Somebody who cares about politics and has views, but at the
Yeah,
same time
they're
make,
influencers.
makes fun of the whole thing.
Yeah.
If somebody like that actually ran, I don't even think it would be close. I think they would. I think they would take the election so hard. It would be the biggest landslide election in U.S. history.
I think Jon
Because,
Stewart would be cool, but
well, I don't care about how they govern. I just think
yeah.
that because they would do what Trump does, but they would do it so much better, and at the same time not be evil, so you wouldn't feel bad about voting for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just can't believe it's literally like turned into a complete shit show of
You imagine if Jon Stewart ran against Donald Trump? Like Trump would try, and he would just get demolished. You know what I mean? Like everything he said would be turned around on him so much worse than he could have ever imagined if he
yeah.
ran against like Colbert or something like that.
Trump is definitely the best at what he does on that fucking like out of all those people. Like he's just so good at just like turning shit around.
And he doesn't, yeah, exactly.
Like it's pretty fun. You can't even talk shit about it. Like even the Trump haters got to admit like fuck. Like this dude always has like a good response. Like for the Mexico shit, like what a fucking brilliant response.
Right. I mean, not to mention the fact that
Like,
your wall idea is the stupidest
that
fucking
is the
thing.
dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life.
Right.
But when he said like the wall just got 10 feet taller, a little part of me was like, yeah, woo! As
So
fucked up
funny.
as that is. Well, and then another thing that happened to him just recently, he quoted like Benito Mussolini in like one of his like favorite quotes came from Benito Mussolini, that was the Italian dictator, right? Italy.
Right.
And somebody was like, "So Donald, you like to associate yourself with quotes from dictators, eh?" And he's like, "No, I like to associate myself with good quotes." Like, fucking get wrecked. Like, honestly. Like, what the fuck?
What do you
can't
say to
stump
that,
the
dude?
Trump, man. It's
You
so
can't-
true.
You can't. That's yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's gonna be good times. I think as bad as it sounds, if it came down to Trump Clinton, I might vote Trump. I don't know.
I think I would too. Just
I mean,
because if you vote Hillary Clinton, you know what's gonna happen. If you vote Donald Trump, it's like, shit. Let's put it all on black and spin that wheel.
I guess could be the best thing or the worst thing.
What
that's
if
ever
it was
happened
the
to all
best
of us.
thing? I talked about this on a previous podcast, one of the older ones, but like, what if Donald Trump became president and was like fantastic? Like, wouldn't that be a complete mind fuck to be looking back like 30 years from now and be like, wow, Donald Trump, one of the best U.S. presidents of all time.
Right.
And then you look back at his campaign and like how fucking childish it was, but in reality, he's like actually like a really like good for the job. Like, wouldn't that be fucking
What's
ridiculous?
crazy is like the election's not till what, November, right? Isn't that the actual like
Yeah.
presidential election and then the
I know they get
swearing in?
sworn in January because
All right.
my birthday
So
is.
still kind of a ways away. We'll see.
Yeah, a
We'll
lot
see.
can happen, but dude, I think if I was a betting man, I think Trump's a fucking good bet right now.
Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah,
Just because people have such a hard anti-establishment feeling right now. Like there's
right.
so many people that just don't want to vote for Clinton just because she's Clinton.
So, my buddy that I work with is a was a Marine in the Marines, obviously.
A
So that's
Marine
where
in the
he got it.
Marines? Oh,
Yep.
really?
And we were talking the other day about Trump and some shit, and like, so do you watch like a lot of Sacha Baron Cohen's movies, Borat?
I have seen it, yeah.
Have you seen The Dictator?
A little bit of it.
So we were talking about that, and we're like, what if Trump gets elected? Like, what if he just gives himself a military uniform, and he has like, he just awards himself like all the fucking medals. So like, instead of like a 4-star admiral, he just has like fucking stars that go all the way around his collar. His whole back is just fucking stars, like just ridiculous. Gives himself like a beret, and he like pretends to be like a badass. Like that would be
What
funny
if
as
he
shit.
Trumpified the White House? Like all of his shit is like super
Just knocks
tacky and gaudy.
He just knocks it down, builds a new one.
Yeah.
I I think there's some rule in DC that you can't build something taller than the Washington Monument.
Did you see what he did like this a long time ago with the American flag?
No.
Like one of his golf courses got in trouble for having a giant American flag. And he's like, "Fuck you. It's the American flag." And he got in trouble for it being too big, and then his response was to make it bigger. And this was this was like back in like 2000. I had to Google it. Trump American flag. City tells Tom. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the city told him to take down the American flag, and he just built a giant one.
That's pretty funny. That's a very Trump thing.
Yeah, here I'll link it. I think this is the story. I'm not gonna go into it too deep, but this
So
was a
he does
long
this.
time ago. Look at that! Look at that! Look at how big that fucking flag is, dude.
That's a
And
pretty big
that,
flag.
God damn!
The only way like you that's a massive pole needed to keep that
Oh yeah,
shit
it's
up.
huge. I'm so looking forward to him coming tomorrow. That's gonna be a madhouse.
What scares me is like, so you read this quote. It's like, this began a major dispute between Trump and the city of Palm Beach, who inflicted a fine or tried to inflict a fine of $120,000. Finally, they came to agreement. Trump promised to lower the flag to 30 feet and move the pole to a different area of the state if the city would donate his $120,000 fine to veterans organizations.
So he
And
comes out on top.
this is the Trump quote. I'm a very patriotic guy. I'm very proud of this country, and I don't want to take down the American flag. And I don't believe you need permits to put up the American flag. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it up, but the town wants me to take it down. I told them I'm not doing that. so like, so it's funny that like
I fucking love it, dude.
to him it's like, oh, there's rules. Yeah, I don't like your rules. I'm not gonna do them. They're stupid. And that's like he gets away with it. So imagine if he's fucking president. He's gonna be like,
They can't
yeah, I know
they
that's
can't
a
even
rule.
stump him back in this is old shit. This is old. They can't stump him back in 2010 or whatever the fuck this was cuz he made them look like assholes. Like, really? I'm proud of you want me to take down the American flag?
Right.
And then he looks like the good guy saying, "You know what? I'll pay the fine, but send it over to the veterans."
Right.
Like he comes out on top. Like he broke
Does.
the rules and comes out on top. Like how fucking brilliant is that shit, man?
It does, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Oh man.
So anyway, you want to switch topics? We've been,
Yeah, I can talk one of well actually.
You have one you want to?
So what do you think about the feedback that we've had for the 3 episodes, dude? I think it's been pretty good.
People like it, and people are. Well, I can look at it analytically on YouTube and see that people have been watching it for a long time.
Yeah, you had 8 dislikes on our last week's one. I guess because so this guy Dr. Dandy had a good comment, and he said, "I can't wait for the next episode of Cock Talk," because I guess we talked about dicks a lot. So I just want to talk about dicks for a second, since I wouldn't want to let this guy down.
Yeah. Okay.
And I want to tell you about something. So, did you hear about the NFL Combine? You know what the NFL Combine is? I know you
Yeah,
don't.
where
really
they do the 40s and the
Yeah.
athletic testing essentially.
So, did you hear what happened? So, apparently, at the NFL Combine today, there's this defensive tackle. I think he was from Mississippi State. Goes to run the 40-yard dash, and halfway or like a third of the way through the 40-yard dash, his fucking dick comes out. Not just like a little bit, like the whole fucking passion.
How?
Dude, just there's a video of it. Just look at that screenshot. So what happens is he's running, and all of a sudden, just I mean, full dick and balls just flapping in the air, and he like looks down and he sees it. He sees it and takes a fucking nosedive and just he doesn't know what to do, so he just like jumps and like face plants, skids on the ground, and then like tucks it away and gets up. The ref comes over, or like the official comes over, and he goes, "My dick came out." So yeah, I don't know, dude, but like you can watch a video of it. You imagine, and this is on national TV in front of the world. You're running like you're 40, and you're fucking just your whole dick comes out.
I don't know how that even happens.
I don't know either, but I guess something had to tear. I mean, it's a black guy, so you know it's probably a lot of momentum in
A lot
there.
of force down there.
There's a lot of force, but look at the fucking picture on the left, dude. Just fucking full dick flapping around. Oh man, that's gonna be a big story. That just broke like a little bit ago. So I imagine that's gonna be all over the internet. But
LeBron James like fucking showed his dick on national TV too.
yeah, I heard about that. He was like adjusting his shorts or whatever. Actually, there was an interview they did in the locker room, and I think it might have been the Texans. I'm not sure who it actually was, but they were filming like an interview in the locker room, and apparently like they just didn't notice like all the NFL players in the background were just walking around like fucking ass and like dick out in the background on TV. Like
I'm watching the video right now. What the fuck?
oh, like
Dude, I think what happened is his shorts came up, like the left leg on his shorts like came up.
yeah, that had to be it. But
He's wearing compression shorts. There's no other way that could happen.
so you know what the announcer says?
What?
He goes, "Man, when these guys fall, they fall long and hard."
No way.
Faced, totally straight faced it. Yeah,
Dude,
listen to the whole like the announcer on like find the actual broadcast of it. That's what he said. He goes, when these guys fall, they fall long and hard.
See, I don't want to listen to the whole video because it'll ruin the podcast audio. But I found it. Here's the video if you want to.
Just let people fucking watch that for themselves.
I'll play it. Let's see.
All right, trainer's there. Take a look. But it looks like he's all right.
I'm listening to it.
He's really stout against the run. High school hoops player. Wow.
That slide is now illegal.
Yeah, it's very last
try that. Okay. It's just everybody stay up.
I don't know how you fucking straight face that shit.
Because these guys, if
they do
fall,
some
they
funny
fall
stuff. Like
down
there's
hard.
you can watch like
Oh my
video.
god, they really did say that.
They did, dude. They did. I don't know if he even realized what he said.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Their announcers say dumb shit. Like one of them was like talking about catching like hands. Or did you hear the one where the guy was like, these guys today that they don't use really their hands. I mean, you've got supple hands to cup the balls or whatever. Like you really got to get it on the ball. And then there's like a brief pause. Have you seen this one? There's like a brief pause, and the other announcer.
I can imagine it though.
The other announcer goes.
Have you seen the one with the? He's got a little bit of jizz in his step. With the Irish fucking. No. Oh, dude, that's a good one too. I don't want to play them just because I don't want to like have the podcast just be constant sound bites. But.
Right. Yeah. So I'll link this, and you can link it to your viewers. But...
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep. So, anyway.
Do you ever watch basketball with like Bill Walton?
No.
Yeah, this Bill Walton guy, he's an announcer, a commentator, and he'll just like go off and start talking about like random shit during the game, like UFOs and shit. Like
yeah,
he just talks about anything, like nothing to do with the game.
Well, you remember John Madden?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really sad when John Madden finally dies, because John Madden is fucking hilarious, dude. Like some of the shit he used to say, like, like about when the ball gets in the end zone, it's usually a touchdown, and just like the dumbest shit he used to say ever. Like I'm gonna be sad when he dies.
Yeah, and he draw like dicks with the marker or whatever. You remember how they used to
That's
draw
John
on the screen?
John Gruden did that too. Yeah. So, but no, that was for you, Dr. Dandy, because we couldn't go on an episode of fucking this podcast without a little talk about dicks.
Little dick talk.
But speaking of things that flop, did you hear about Gods of Egypt, the new movie?
No.
So,
I think I've seen advertisements for it.
So there's this movie, and apparently it's like a big budget deal. But like that's so weird because like I hadn't heard of it either. I guess they didn't do a lot of marketing because they knew it was gonna flop. But it stars like I think who's the dude from 300? Gerard
Butler or whatever.
That's it. He's in it, and there's like a couple other like big names in it, and it's like a big budget deal that Deadpool beat in its like second week. So it like came out and Deadpool beat it anyway. And this Gods of Egypt movie, since the Oscars are tonight, had a lot of criticism because they cast like Gerard Butler as like an Egyptian, and
that is pretty funny.
Well, I don't know, dude. Have you seen all this shit about like this Hollywood whitewashing? Like that's apparently
fucking
like
dumb, dude. I watched the NBA All-Star game and there were no white people.
Well, right.
Where's the white people?
Well, I get. Is your argument then that because white people aren't talented enough to play basketball, that there aren't actors that are talented enough?
No, I'm just saying that maybe, just maybe, there weren't any white people qualified to play in the All-Star game this particular year. Could the same possibly be true for the Oscars? Could that maybe be a possibility?
Yeah, maybe. I definitely don't think we should nominate people for the sake of nominating them.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
I think that it... Well, so apparently this Gods of Egypt movie, it's about Egyptians, obviously, and there's like white dudes that are like... This movie is like the center of this whitewashing argument. There's like white dudes cast, and apparently the director said like, what am I going to do? Get some unknown minority to star in my $150 million blockbuster production? And... So that obviously spurred some controversy.
Yeah, that didn't. I have a feeling that didn't go over well.
Yeah, but I mean, he's kind of right. Like,
yeah, he is right.
I mean, you got to sign. But I'll say this though, when you don't cast somebody like Idris Elba for Bond because he's too quote unquote street, I think that's like an issue. Because I mean, that guy's a legitimate actor that would probably be pretty damn good as Bond. There's no reason that you couldn't cast him. You know, so I think that like. This is probably an argument blown way too out of proportion, but that's not to say there's probably not a little bit of it that goes on that's legitimate bullshit.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, if you take the risk and hire some unknown minorities, your movie could be a fucking huge success, though. Because, like, a lot of those movies that, like, a lot of the times, like, a movie will come out and it'll make a bunch of stars. Because, like, if a movie comes out and it's good and it has a bunch of people in it that aren't known, then it's, like, a super movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, did you hear that? Did you see that movie? Captain. It was about Tom Hanks and it was Captain Phillips.
No.
So the guy, the pirate, the Somali pirate that played in that movie, I think he won an Oscar or he was nominated for it or something. He won like a big time award. That guy had never starred in a movie ever. And he like ad-libbed that movie where he's like, I'm the captain now. He ad-libbed that line. Apparently, like, he didn't have, like, they had to put him up in the hotel, and I think he, like, walked to the Oscars from the hotel because he didn't have any fucking money, and he won an Oscar. It's pretty crazy. So, I guess it can happen, but it's certainly risky.
Yeah, it's definitely riskier. That's for sure.
Speaking of unknown chicks, I saw Star Wars.
I know, I was going to bring that up. I saw you tweeted about it.
Oh, yeah. Unpopular opinion time. I wasn't really a super big fan of that movie.
Really?
Yes. So, like, I'm a Star Wars guy. Like, well, I say that. I recently watched all the movies. I hadn't seen all of them. But I'm a fan of, like, the universe and stuff, and I like SWTOR and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my problem with that movie, right? So, it's a rehash of, like, the other shit. So they start on a desert planet. That's the opening. The dark side builds a huge circular death weapon. The good guys, small little rebellion camp, blow it up with a ship.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
The dark side apprentice gets fucked up in the battle. That's pretty much the whole movie, which they've already done before. So, like, I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I just don't think it was that original. You know?
It definitely wasn't original. Yeah, I will back you up there, but I liked it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I didn't have a bad time. I didn't have a bad time. Other than to say Carrie Fisher does not look good anymore.
Yeah, she's like old and she like fried her brain.
Oh, did she?
Like drugs.
Really?
Yeah, she had like a really bad drug problem.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Did your opinion of what's her name, Daisy Ridley, improve?
Oh no, she is not attractive at all.
Dude, you're insane.
Dude, maybe in some pictures she's good, but in that movie, I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. Like I'd hit it right, but if I had the choice of like anybody else in Hollywood, I'd probably take a lot of other people.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I think she wins points with me because she was in Star Wars, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, she's just at that like weird level where it's not like the typical like hot, if that makes sense. It's not like the traditional like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean certainly not bad, like I said.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just liked her when she's all beat up and dirty and shit. Wow. Rather than like the traditional like
filthy kid you.
Yeah, I guess I'm like a fucking deviant. I don't know.
I guess so, man. Oh man, you're not the I'm the one who recommends all the porn links on our thing, and then everybody calls it porn talk.
Oh yeah.
So I actually did. I didn't know. Well, speaking of, I went to that movie, and there was a sign on the wall when I went to see Star Wars that was talking about Deadpool, and I thought this sign was weird. It said, "No kids 2 and under allowed in Deadpool."
That's probably because they don't want these little assholes like screaming and crying and shit during the theaters.
No, dude, I thought it was meant to be say 12, but like no, it was 2 and under. But then I'm like, I thought it was a weird thing to say because then I'm like, well, who would fucking take their 1-year-old to the movies anyway?
Shitty parents.
But why is it just Deadpool?
Maybe it's a loud thing, like that movie is really loud or something, and it's probably something like that.
They don't want 2 and under kids watching Deadpool.
Dude, 2 and under kids, they're not gonna get anything from it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought it was a weird fucking.
I think it's more likely that it's a they don't want kids screaming and crying because they know the audience that wants to watch Deadpool has no tolerance for that shit.
I don't think so.
It's more that.
I think it was just a dumb fucking sign. That's what I think it was. So just make that your policy at the theater.
Yeah, that'd be a good policy for sure.
I should take my 4-month-old baby to the fucking theater and just let her fucking squeal during a movie. And then tell everybody else they're the assholes.
So, are you going to be playing ye old Black Desert Online? It's coming out this week? Or today, right?
Did you just bring this up? You brought up Black Desert Online? I'm so proud of you. What do you have you watched it? Like, what do you think?
I think it looks like some Asian pay-to-win garbage.
But
I was excited for a while. Like, initially, I was excited because I was looking at the game and how it's like a sandbox game with no hand holding and it's like very open world esque. But then like the more I hear about it, the more I'm just like, what the fuck?
You know who loves Black Desert?
Of Asians. Well, no, they don't actually. They don't. It's not doing very well in Korea.
Kungan,
yeah, I watched his circle jerk video about it.
He fucking loves it, dude. I don't know.
Well, dude, he's clinging on to anything right now.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize. I mean, I guess I had heard this. We can get back to Black Desert. I guess I had heard this, but like, so Method's gone, right? Paragon quit.
Dude, that's crazy. They fucking threw in the towel.
Paragon quit. Method's gone. Blood Legion's done. And Serenity is like the midwinter Method like fucking super band, right? Isn't that what they did? Like
I'm not familiar. No, I don't know. Probably.
So like, who the fuck is left in the WoW?
There's no prestige in WoW rating anymore, really. It's just
because it's a one horse. So I was saying I actually had an argument with somebody in Midwinter. Or I say argument, discussion that was pretty civil. But here's my thing with rating, because like you did the Enigma thing. When you guys are rating an Enigma, like how much were you rating?
A lot.
Like 5 days a week, 6 days a week?
Like six. I think we were 6 to 7 days a week, sometimes 7, for 5 to 6 hours a day.
Right. So when you're rating like that, right? Like here's my thing with like rating in general. I probably have a pretty unpopular stance on this, but I think that it's kind of stupid because like if WoW, the only reason that Paragon quit is because they couldn't find enough people that were able to dedicate like the schedule and the blah blah blah.
They couldn't find enough skilled, dedicated people that spoke Finnish.
Right, exactly. So if you took away the logistics of hardcore rating, which is time, right? Because the skill is not really the thing in WoW rating because it's skill combined with the fact that you can take 2 to 3 fucking weeks off work to dedicate 6 days a week, 10 hours a day to pushing the tiers when they come out, right? So it's kind of a one horse show. But if you took that away and I don't want to say time restrictions, but that's the only thing that puts a lot of these guilds, separates them from a lot of guilds that are like top 30.
I disagree. So
disagree?
The thing with these top guilds are very, very good.
I'm not saying they're not.
And the thing is that these top guilds kill the bosses. They come up with the strategies and kill the bosses in way less attempts than the guilds that have the strategies and the bosses like given to them.
Right. I'm not saying they don't. But okay, bear with me.
I see what you're saying, but there's definitely more to it than just time.
I'm not saying there's not.
Yeah,
I'm saying if you take time away, look at Blood Legion, a guild that for a long time wouldn't have been as high as they were had they not been able to, and this is my opinion, Blood Legion, I wouldn't say they were the best strategizers of the world first guilds. They brute forced a lot of bosses. They had decent strategies, but their time commitments were they could do that kind of shit. So if you took Method, or back in the day, you took Blood Legion, you took Midwinter, you took all those fucking guilds, right? Like top 25 guilds, and you gave them, you guys are in this raid, you've got 3 hours a fucking week. Good luck. I would think the race would be a lot more interesting because then it's not just, our tank we had to sleep, or we raid 14 hours a day, not 10 hours a day, because like strategy is very important.
Yeah, it would be more interesting for sure. I mean, there would be more people in the race.
Right. That's my only point. Is not that, skill and all that other stuff. It's just that like the reason that Paragon had to bow out was because, oh shit, we can't find 20 people or 30 people or however many they keep on their roster, probably like 30, that can dedicate 2 to 4 weeks of their life to raiding every tier, even though it's very short. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty unique to like esports or like things, because like the fucking Super Bowl doesn't. You know what I mean? Like you can't play the Super Bowl till midnight, till like somebody has to go to bed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wonder what WoW does. Kungan released a video. I'm not going to harp on this point too long, but so talking about Black Desert, Kungan released a video because the big criticism with Black Desert is there's no in game. Right, like that's the big criticism. There's no traditional PvE in game.
Yep.
And Kungan was like, "Fucking WoW is in game is the worst because it's 2 to 3 weeks of mythic raiding and then you're done. That's pretty much it. 3 hours of playtime a week. But in Black Desert, right, like you can fish, you can breed horses, you can do all kinds of other things that I kind of view as grindy.
Yeah.
So." I don't know. He's a big fan. I kind of in your camp a little bit, that it seems kind of, I don't know about pay to winish, but
it is if you look into it. It's very much pay to win. Like I think the people that are trying to justify it saying it's not are just delusional.
In what way?
There's a thing in the game called a ghillie suit. It's like the ghillie suits in real life. I posted it on my Facebook page. Essentially, you can buy this costume for $32. $32 fucking dollars, and it gives you stealth. It takes away your nameplate, and you can like hide in bushes incredibly well. Let me try to find the video, because you don't understand how good this is. Just an in-game costume, not even like a piece of gear with like just a costume you can buy. Fucking gotta find it. Son of a bitch. Where is it?
Right.
Suit. Motherfucker, where is it? I post.
That's kind of, well. But
I'm trying to find it. Oh my god.
What advantage
I'm so
does
sorry.
that really give you other
a
than.
lot. You'll see in a second. If I can find this motherfucker. Ghillie Suit BDO. Why is YouTube.
While you're finding
ahead.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people understood your I'm going to take a piss break and then heard your piss fucking funniness. Because like half the people were like, that's genius. And other half of the people were like, awkward silence. I don't get it. I guess your piss was hard to hear.
It depends on the headset quality they have.
Yeah. I definitely heard it vibrantly through mine. That's kind of weird. You can buy a costume that.
Oh,
like,
here it
does
is.
shit.
I found it. Dude, this is pay to win as fuck. Look at this video. This is what the ghillie suit does. Find the guy in the ghillie suit. It takes away your nameplate. And keep in mind, this is a world PvP game. There are no stealth classes. I don't think, anyway. Look at this shit. This is something you can buy. That's a costume for your character. That takes away your name. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Imagine a bunch of people having those.
Yeah, that's probably gonna get nerfed.
No, it's not. The game has been out in Korea for like a year. It's been out in Korea for like 2014. It's still in the game and everyone uses it.
I mean, but okay, so I'm assuming you don't fight like that. I'm assuming as soon as you enter combat, you pop out of it, right?
No, your nameplate is still not there. Obviously,
Really?
you can see a fucking guy that's dressed up in a bunch of leaves if he stands up. But essentially, this item gives you the ability to hide in fucking grass and bushes with no nameplate. And even when you get into combat, your nameplate still isn't there. So imagine.
All right, but okay. All right, yeah, I agree.
So imagine you're in world PvP with your buddies and you're calling out targets, and you go, all right, get on Professor X, the warrior or whatever. So you look at the Professor X nameplate and you get on him, right? Not with this item. Nope. A whole guild of, 10 people runs up onto you with ghillie suits. You can't call targets. You might not even see them because they're in a fucking bush. And so they get the first attack on you. You can't coordinate against them because they have no fucking nameplates. You don't know who is who just because they bought a costume from the in-game store that you cannot get any other way other than the in-game store.
I guess you could go buy it. I guess that's their argument, is you could buy one too, I guess.
You know what we call one of those games that are like that, though? They have a term.
I don't know what it is. I don't
Pay to
know.
win.
Buy to play? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and that's another insulting thing about that game. It's buy to play and pay to win at the same time. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I guess.
And you look at the systems like the horse breeding, right? There's like pay to win shit even in that. Like, there's so many like people are like, oh, it's not pay to win, it's pay for convenience. Yeah, well, when every feature has a game, like when everything has an ability to be paid for pay to convenience, it just becomes pay to win.
Yeah, but I mean, I pre-ordered it, so I'm gonna play. I did the lowest tier package.
Yeah, the $30 one.
Speaking of that, I almost did the Crowfall one. Oh, we can talk about that. But
so I did the $30 use the fucking referral link down below in the description. Get 5% off. Yo, just saying.
Yeah, I think what's the cheapest? The cheapest way to get to Alpha 2 is that $150 gold thing, right? The gold package.
I have to look.
But anyway, that aside, so I pre-ordered Black Desert because I really do. The Berserker combat is really fun, and I do want to fuck around in it. I'm not really the kind of guy that enjoys like AFK fishing and like all the little.
Really?
The little
sounds so
like,
fun.
No, it sounds terrible. So I don't enjoy all those like stupid time wasting things. One of the reasons I really enjoy the WildStar changes, which we can talk about, I guess, if you want to. But so I'll play it. I just what am I gonna say? I forget. I don't think it's gonna be like a long term. Like I wouldn't make it my only game.
Yeah,
but
see, I just can't get into MMOs if I know I'm not gonna play them. Like I can't be like one of those guys that got into Blade and Soul knowing that I was only gonna play it for 2 weeks. Like what the fuck? I just can't do that. Not with MMOs.
I downloaded Blade and Soul, and I'm staring at the icon right now. I think I logged in to make my character, and that's all I've done. I'm with you. The combat is good enough in Black Desert that it will kind of keep me. I like to kill world things, and it may end up being fun, with the guild sieges if you get in a good group. Um, but yeah, I just spending a lot of money and kind of all that shit. $32 is fucking insane for a costume.
Yeah, and it's not that I can't afford to play this game because people have done these like infographics, like saying like these are all the essential to play Black Desert and get all the essential items. Like if you wanted to play the game the most efficiently as possible and just get all the the items that are really really good in the cash store, it's something like a $300 buy-in minimum to get all the shit with all the loot pets and all the ghillie suit and all the items that do give you a very clear advantage. To get all of those and the game, it's something like $300.
Oh, I think my point was gonna be this. Like, how do you progress your gear in Black Desert, right? Like, I think there's like a passive like enchanting stone.
Yeah, from
type.
my understanding, yeah, the gear progression is huge. Like, it's a big part of the game.
Yeah, but it's not like what I'm saying is I don't think you get new gear as much as you can.
I think it's like I think a lot of it's material based. A lot of it's based around farming.
Right, like you farm a better you farm a better gym that you can.
Yeah,
put
like
in,
you farm
right?
up enough materials to go and make something or upgrade. Like, I have a feeling it's more farming based. Rather, I mean, it can't be based off bosses because there aren't any.
Well, there are.
So.
Yeah,
but it's not like you're going
bosses.
around. Like I don't think you're going around killing bosses. Going, oh my god, the great sword of whatever dropped. Like, I think it's more like.
I think there is a little bit of that, dude.
Maybe there is.
I don't think it. See, this is the problem with a game like Black Desert in that. So most of like our fucking conditioning is based off WoW and the games that WoW spawned, like WildStar, right? So like if you want the best gear in the game. In WildStar. This is the same problem I have. Did you play Guild Wars 2?
Yes.
Same problem I have with Guild Wars 2. So, like, in WildStar, if I go into WildStar, I know, hey, if I do dungeons, I'm going to get this level of gear. If I do raids, I'm going to get this level of gear. If I do data escape, I'm going to get the best gear in the game. Hands down, there's no fucking question about it. That's actually one of the reasons I really am, like, kind of back into WildStar is because they made the PvP system so that people that aren't the most hardcore PvPers can eventually get there with getting the best PvP gear, and it's not really. So, that aside. So, these games have spawned that, right? Guild Wars 2 is the first game, really, that I can think of in a while that's come out and said, hey, we're going to have raids, but gear is not really the point of this game. You know what I mean? Like, you can craft some stuff, and you get some stuff from, like, questing, and then there's like, and again, I'm not the biggest Guild Wars 2 guy.
Oh, you said Guild Wars 2 is not about the gear.
Right.
Okay,
I'm saying Guild Wars 2 is more about the experience. But Black Desert, in much the same way, is not really like you don't really go into that game like there's not really. I couldn't.
It's not it's not like a traditional treadmill game where you go from like here to here to here on this
right exactly. So like
path,
if you logged into the game today and you were max level and you were like, okay, go get the best gear in the game, you'd be like, you
okay. have different places to start. But from all the stuff I've watched about Black Desert and all the stuff I've read about it, the gear progression is very real. Like, you can be a very, very well-geared person. It's not like Guild Wars 2 where it's like everybody's essentially got the same gear. Like, yeah, some people might have the slightly better fractal gear or whatever, but, essentially everybody's level. This game doesn't seem to be the case.
Well, the other thing in Black Desert is there's no level cap. If you want to, you can just level forever.
Yeah, apparently that's less of a big deal. From what I've been reading, like that. I mean, obviously it does make a difference, but it's more about the fact that the people that are level 58 or whatever have the insane gear that they've been grinding for like crazy, as well as the slight stat increase from being the higher level.
I'm gonna say that's not really a problem. Like, so if I dedicate. Because, okay, just hear me out. Casual player, right? I want a game to play on my own time. I go into Black Desert. I take my NPCs. I farm my gems or whatever. I can progress my character in a meaningful way. So when I do have time to participate in a guild siege or something like that, I haven't had the time to raid because I don't have a schedule, right? So I haven't had the time to really raid, but I've progressed my character on my own time, and I can contribute in a significant way. I don't really think that I don't really see that as a problem.
I don't have
Whereas,
any issues with the way the gearing or the leveling works in Black Desert. My whole issue with the game is the fact that it's pay to win and it's a slippery slope. It's only going to get worse because that's the way these games work. You know, they start off and it's like, oh, it's not that pay to win, and then the next patch comes out with some item and it just gets worse and worse and worse.
yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, did you hear about the launch? Apparently, the launch was fucked.
Yeah, that was today, isn't it?
Apparently, yeah. For the conquerors, which are like the people like you,
the
below
$100
hundreds of dollars. Apparently, like if you made a guild on like a server, like fucking half the guild was on one server and half the guild ended up on another server somehow, and like people were getting mailed items that like went to the wrong server, all kinds of shit, dude. It was like fucked. So I don't know. Is it that hard to launch an MMO smoothly? Has anyone ever done it?
I think WildStar did. Well,
No.
the server queue. I forgot about the server queue.
Close.
I got lucky though. So with the way my sleep schedule worked out, like I never got a server queue.
Really?
Not one. And I didn't like stay logged in either. I just never got one because I guess I was just like no lifing it so hard that I was just on it. Like I would wake up in the middle. Like I would wake up when other people were going to bed, I guess.
Yeah, but WildStar had a like their servers would go. Like, dude, no, that was.
I had no issues with me personally. I had no issues with launch of WildStar.
The
Everything
lag,
was smooth.
the lag with WildStar, really?
Everything
That's
was
the problem a year later.
Wait, what?
The lag with WildStar was a problem forever.
Oh, the free to play shit, you mean?
Yeah, well, just in general, like the zones would just lag out.
See,
like,
I got ahead of the curve, man.
I guess
I was in a zone with like my guild, and that was it.
I
While
guess
you were in like White Veil with like 10 trillion other people, right?
Oh, listen, calm down. I actually
casual scrub.
Speaking of pay to win, so WildStar is getting a lot of flack because of their prices in their shop, but I don't know, dude.
Compared to Black Desert, shit.
Yeah, but the changes, dude, are good. Like, did you see all the WildStar?
I saw the PvP changes. That kind of has me a little excited.
Have you logged back in yet at all?
No, I haven't. I would need to reinstall it.
So I logged in this weekend because it was double XP weekend, and remember I told you I had 4 more 50s that I needed to get in WildStar to complete my collection. I got 2 of them, so I'll do the other one hopefully tonight.
They must have really made like that's insane.
Well, I didn't go 1 to 50. All these characters were like level 25, so I took my warrior from 25 to 50, and then I took my
Dude,
engineer.
They must have really made it a lot shorter. Like, I know it's double XP, but still. They must have, severely nerfed it. Even...
No, but I'm telling you, like, I don't like leveling. I like it in the way that I like this speed of leveling, which is it's very, very fast. I like that. So, like, we're talking rested XP, 100%, right? We're talking 100% from the double XP bonus thing, 10% guild, 10% renowned flask, 50% cash store fucking XP flask. So
how long does this even last?
It's over tonight. So what is that? 200, 220 plus 50, and all that shit stacks.
Yeah, additively, right? So
yeah, it's quick. But so you can how it works, right? What they did was you flag yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar. I've read up on it. Yeah, you flag yourself and
you get prestige, but it's a lot of prestige, dude. It's like anywhere from like for an at-level mob from like 4 to 7 prestige.
Yeah, and you get extra gold, right? So it's incentivizing the PvEers to do it as well.
Yeah, like
it's really smart. I
did open world WildStar PvP for the first time this weekend, and it was like actually like not a bad experience.
Yeah, I think that's really smart. I have to commend them on that.
But the best part of it is, so everyone that is like running around flagged because they want this like extra little bit of currency, and like all these like free to play noobs are like running around thinking that they can like they know
hang with the big dogs.
So this one dude chases me on far side, with the moon thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's chasing me because I was like trying to, I AoE the shit out of everything. Him and his little friend come on and try to like finish me off while I'm on my engineer. I just fucking kite them over to the little exile camp, and they immediately get one shot as soon as they follow me into the camp.
The guards in that game are fucking absurd.
So
I'm like level 70 or something. It's like crazy.
So when WildStar Nation was a thing and WildStar launched, we took our entire guild, and we had a big guild, dude. We had a big community. Everybody got on. We had like how many? We had a full raid, so we had 40 people, and we were rolling around Crimson Badlands, just one-shotting everybody that we could find. And
you guys rolled on a PvP server, I would assume.
Yeah, we couldn't kill the guards.
Yeah, you can't. They're too good.
So yeah, but tell you, man, if WildStar is gonna, I don't know what they need to do, but
it's tough, dude. I think they're in a really. I mean, obviously those changes are good, but like, shit, that's not gonna save the game.
No, but if anybody, they promoted Chad Moore. If anybody can like turn that shit around, he probably could be the one to do it. Because I mean, now literally everybody that ever had an ego at Carbine has been fired. so, or let go or whatever. So I don't know, man. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they spin their PR. I don't know how they get more people, but I hope they do because I had a lot of fun this weekend.
Yeah, it's sad, man. That new raid, I was looking into the new raid. It looks kind of interesting. Like I saw like the intro, how you get to one of the bosses and you go you slide down these pipes. You see that?
I haven't. See, I wanted to look, but I haven't had the time.
It's pretty cool. The only problem is that that raid tier is probably going to come out and there's going to be a lot of bugs. Like it's just going to happen. Like it's going to come out and it's not going to be smooth. Like there's just no way.
Either that or they keep it on the PTR long enough to actually
and it's so far away from coming out. Like it's gonna come out when like Legion comes out probably.
I'd probably say it's beyond that, dude. I'd say you're probably almost Christmas time away from seeing that raid.
Wow, really?
If I had to guess. No, I mean that's a guess, but I don't think they're anywhere close with that raid. Like I think they just put it on the PTR to be like, hey,
dude, if it comes out with Legion, dude, that's so tragic.
No, Legion will be out in like June, dude.
Really?
Legion's.
I was reading up and people were saying like it could be like September. Like apparently they had some hiccups. I don't know.
Maybe. When I played the Legion Alpha, it felt very alpha-y. So who knows? But I mean, Overwatch is going to be like June. So
that would make sense.
Well, actually, no. They had an earnings call and they said that they were going to drop Legion right after the movie dropped. Like,
that would make sense.
But
I heard they ran into some hiccups or something. Like
I don't know. Probably did. Who knows?
I hope that movie's good. I might go actually see that one at midnight. I don't know.
You think it's gonna be?
Nah, I don't know. I said I hope it is.
They what was? I saw the little CGI Thrall baby thing in the movie.
Yeah, that was dumb. I hated the fucking Moses shit. That was fucking lame.
Right. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. I hope it is.
I'm looking at the podcast notes that I have, and we missed some stuff on BDO. So like we were talking about pay to win shit.
Yeah.
So here's some more awesome cash shop items. It costs $9 to respec your character.
I did see that.
$9.
I did see that.
That's fucking ridiculous.
WildStar charged you $20 to change your name for a long time. I don't know how much it is now, but $20 for a name change.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Black Desert though, and the reason that's a problem, specifically what you just mentioned, is because the tutorials in Black Desert are either non-existent or suck ass. Like that game does not explain anything to you at all.
Yeah.
So, like you could just be like, "Oh, I like this skill. It's kind of fun. I like this skill, whatever." And you get to max level and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I suck. You look at a guide and you're like, oh, just kidding. Fucking pay us $9 if you really want to fix, you know what I mean? So, like, one of the guides I was reading was like, don't spec into anything until you figure out.
That's so... And people try to defend the game saying, like, oh, you can earn that stuff in the in-game, like, shop. Like, there's some sort of time-based currency where if you play the game for, like, 30 days played, then you get like a free respec. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, oh, if you play the game long enough, you can get it for free. But it's like, really, they're charging you $9 to respec your character. Like, that's fucking stupid. Like, this is an MMO where you're supposed to be like having fun trying new builds out, and it costs $9 fucking dollars. That's
Yeah.
dumb. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
I
like
agree.
so much of the game. So much of the game is like things taking a while, like the mount breeding, right? That's like kind of a cool feature. I think that's kind of neat. But like there's just like cash shop stuff where you can like get extra rolls, like you can breed your mounts more if you pay
So
a little money. It's just like there's so many features
I
like that.
guarantee you though, it's not as cool as like. So if you wanted to breed your horses, right? Like, what do you expect to see? You expect the
You want to
male
see
horse.
full blown
You
NFL
got like
combine horse
6 foot
cock.
fucking NFL combine horse dick penetrating the female horse, and then a little timer, and then and then a little baby comes out of the little horse clam. That's what you want to. That's not what you're gonna get. Probably it's probably gonna be
Well,
like a thing where you
my
click a
issue with the
thing.
system is like there's just pay to win. Like people say it's not pay to win because you can get the horse without paying the money, right? Well, you can fucking make it. You can get it like you can not get it instantly, but like there's so many things where it's like yeah, you can get an extra chance at that mount breeding thing if you just pay $5, or you can skip the shipbuilding part if you just pay $20. You just get the ship. Like it's just so many things like that are just so gross.
In WildStar,
They have costumes that give you jump height. Like what a joke.
yeah, that's pretty bad. In WildStar though, they do all these like events, right? Like there's like the Halloween event and all that kind of shit, and you can farm things like costumes and housing and mounts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
In WildStar, you could just buy them. You just log in and you're like, I don't feel like farming that, but that's a cool mount. I'm gonna buy it.
The same ones?
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Oh, that's fucking.
There was like the hoverboard thing. It was like the hoverboard. You probably missed it, but it was like the Hoverama.
I haven't played in like a year, so yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
so I forget what it was, but it was basically like it was an event. It was actually really fun, and it teleported you to like, or you go to like a different zone, and there's a track set up in the zone where you like race your.
I did
hoverboard.
see a video about that. Yeah, that actually looked cool as shit.
It was pretty fun, but so that you could grind like a currency, and you could get a hoverboard that was a DeLorean. So I did it a couple times just to get the titles, but I'm like, I'm not gonna grind this fucking currency. So I ended up just buying the DeLorean hoverboard thing. But so yes, you can do that, which is kind of
Yeah, see, with me, the Black Desert shit, like I could, like I'm not like rich by any means, but it's not like like I could pay the whatever $300 it takes to buy all the items that make your life easy. But it just turns me off from the game.
Well, you're gonna play it. You're gonna play it. I don't even know why you're fucking around. You're gonna buy some entry level package and you're gonna play it.
Maybe. I hope I do. I hope that like somebody shows me the light and shows me that the whole like pay to win shit isn't real, even though it definitely is. Because like have you seen the looting pets?
So yeah, I heard about that
Dude,
too.
so
Well,
you- so
you
in
can just
order-
go around and individually loot everything if you want, I guess.
Yeah, but that sucks dick. And it like severely limits how fast you kill shit. Like the looting pets are fucking essentially mandatory from all the stuff I've heard from
or
like
are they permanent?
oh, they're permanent. But like essentially
gonna-
like if you want to play the game at a high level and like farm efficiently, you need to have like pets that you bred. So it takes more than one cash shop pet. So you need to have 3 of them because you can have 3 of them out at one time. But if you want to like breed them to like tier 2 and tier 3 pets, you need to fucking pay more money to breed them with each other so you can loot fat. Like it's just so much shit like that that just really turns me off from the game.
Yeah, but I mean, in fairness, like I see your point, but I mean, if somebody's really into this game, if they had all that shit, but it wasn't buy to play, then I could understand a little bit more. But you're trying to get $50 out of somebody just to be able to log in, or however much it is,
I would
and
just
then all
rather
that
it be a
little
sub
shit.
fee. Like why I miss sub fees. I like just paying for a game every month. Everyone pays the same amount, and it's just like yay, everyone's on an equal playing field.
Speaking of WildStar, you get 4 times the Omni bits if you're a sub now. So like on the
I've never even messed with I've never played the game since the Omnibit. Actually, maybe I did log in when it first went free to play.
See, that is the cool thing about like a WildStar system is that if you play that game, you could get everything that's in the fucking shop, and it does not take that long. If you're
Do
a
they
sub.
cap you on how many Omnibits you can earn, like per week or anything?
There was some I think the answer to that is yes, but there was
That's
some
fucking gay.
controversy. But they might have removed that because I remember that either they 2x'd it for subs or they took it away or something. That was a controversy for a while, but they just changed it. And Chad Moore actually did favor it. So I was like, hey, these changes are pretty good. I was like, now you just need to do something about this account-wide dye pet costume mount system thing, and he favored it, which is basically like saying, confirming that they're going to do something about it. But
that's the only way you could ever read that.
Right, exactly.
Basically 100% confirmed.
It confirmed. He favorited my tweet. It's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
So I don't know, man. Like, if you were really into Black Desert, right? Like, this was your shit. It was your game. You played it every night. Wasn't a big deal. Like, you could, I mean, pumping money into something like that.
See, I'm not against spending money. That's not the thing at all. It's just how I'm spending the money. Like, I put $500 down on Crowfall for the vision of the game. That's absurd.
Yeah, I was fighting with myself over the $150, by the way. Like, I really want to play, like, Alpha 2 and beyond.
Yeah,
but it's $150.
Yeah, well, ask yourself if are you interested in the vision of the game? Like, that's all it is right now.
Interested in the vision of $150 more in my bank account.
Yeah, that's really, like, I can't blame people for not wanting to back the game, because the testing right now, at least back the game right now anyway. The testing right now is not really that great. The testing in March could be pretty interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be siege testing. So essentially they're going to be putting like one team in one tower, or one team in one fort, and another team in another fort, and then one team's got to knock that shit down or invade it somehow. That's my guess on what the next testing phase is going to be.
Yeah.
So you need to work your
Zybak magic and get me into that shit without me paying $150. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, I don't think I can get you into that. I can get you into the beta for free if you sign up with the referral code. You can get into the beta for free.
I'm in beta wave 2 as it stands. With my, because I was like the day 1 pledge or whatever. So I'm in like beta wave 2. Speaking of something that doesn't have anything to do with those games that we can come back to, did you hear they greenlighted Predator? Another Predator movie?
No.
Are you a big Predator fan?
Not really, no.
What? How could you not be?
I'm not as old as you.
Oh, but okay, have you seen the movies?
I've seen some of them. I don't think I've ever watched one all the way through. I'm familiar with what it is, obviously.
I wonder why they haven't done a cooler Predator game. Like well, I guess they kind of did, and it was called Crisis, because that's kind of sort of Predator-ish.
With the bows, yeah.
It's a pretty, yeah. That and maybe you could agree with this or not, but if you were going to take one like game franchise and make it an MMO, can you think of a better one than Borderlands?
Oh, I had an answer for this. Oh shit, I had an answer for this that would make a sick fucking MMO.
Really?
But I can't remember what it was. Was it Halo? No, Halo was the movie. I want a Halo movie. Oh, shit. I had a fucking... Go on. I might think of it.
Well, because we were talking about, like... So The Division is like a shooter MMO kind of deal. And I was talking about, like, Telltale games. And they did the Telltale Tales from the Borderland thing. And it was, like, rave reviews. But, like, imagine a Borderlands, like, MMO, dude. That would be so good. Because that whole world and series... I mean, my thing about WildStar... It's going to make me sad if they kill WildStar. Because, like... There's not another MMO that's like that. Like, everybody tries to do realism. Everybody tries to do
medieval, yeah, fantasy.
So there's no like cartoon MMOs that have substance and fun combat and that they're good. You know, like, I mean, I guess you could argue WoW, but WoW's not that. Like, imagine Borderlands. That's what I'm saying. Like, Borderlands is that. So I think my hope with a Borderlands MMO that it would be like as innovative and as fun as WildStar, but like not as floppy.
Yeah, but if you use that, if you click that link, you get a discount. It like tags your account or something.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, and I think if there's a coupon code where you enter it, if you just type in Zybak, you just get like a 5% discount if it asks for one. So,
wait, is this
sell out while I can?
Is this like a public thing?
What?
This link that you just handed out?
Yeah.
I already have an account.
I have it. Yeah, but that I think if you click that link, I think the way it works is it tags your account.
Oh,
Like
okay.
essentially, it marks your account as like getting the 5% discount. Or if it doesn't, if I'm misunderstanding how it works, I think it'll if there's a way for you to type in a coupon code, you can type in Zybak and you'll get 5% off. Plus, I get a little kickback, which is the most important part.
How the
Obviously.
fuck did you get your own code when you're just some
I'm
alpha
a pretty big fucking influence for this game. Like if you YouTube search the game, I'm like the guy.
who also didn't like it, was not sold on the concept? I could find the
Oh yeah,
Zybak.
no, I made a video talking shit about it. I definitely did.
You're like, that shit will not work at
I never
all.
said that. I just said let's wait and see. Essentially, I was like, I'm gonna wait until some more details come out, and then that's exactly what I did. Because I said something along the lines of like, yeah, this sounds great, but let's see you do it, or something like that. I wasn't like directly talking shit about it, but I definitely was like skeptical, which is the right response.
Yeah, so I
But
can.
they've shown a lot at this point. They've shown a whole lot. Like if you can just go and read down their news feed, like you can see a lot of juicy details if you haven't kept up with the game.
Yeah, no, I have. I just I think $150 is the earliest thing that buys you into Alpha 2, which is like it's still just like because I don't know if the combat's gonna be fun for me. Like I don't know if like
Alpha 2, I think these next tests are going to be coming up here. Like they're going to be bigger. So I think like I'm in Alpha 1.
right, obviously.
But yeah, duh, right? YouTube money. But they're opening them up to where like typically what's happened is like the pre-alpha guys get in, then the Alpha 1 guys get in, and then the Alpha 2 guys get in, right? I think this next test it's going to be like pre-alpha and Alpha 1 immediately, and then the Alpha 2 guys will be like right around the corner, and then it'll eventually be like Alpha 1, 2, and 3 all at once, and they're making them bigger, it seems like.
Right.
So Alpha 2 will, I don't know, it's hard to say, but Alpha 2 will probably get you in pretty early.
Yeah, well, I'm in beta too, so we'll see. We'll see. I want to play it. I do. I just $150 is a big pill right now, especially because I'm listing my house on Thursday. So I've been doing a lot of shit that I don't enjoy. Like I ate 30 bags of mulch today, put around my house, and like cleaning and painting, and it's just awful, dude. Like moving is like the worst thing. And we have to move into an apartment that's like a 1-bedroom, like shit sandwich as soon as we get a contract.
To move into a Zybak apartment.
We're gonna Zybak it, dude. We're gonna Zybak
Dude, I
it.
fucking love my apartment, man. Low overhead, baby.
Yeah, but yeah. Man, I tell you, I would love to move into an apartment with some roommates and not have a family anymore. Like,
Wow.
not like that. I just mean
Wow,
like
that's pretty dark.
no, I don't mean like that. I mean like so. I asked her the other day. I was like, "Hey, I like to fuck with her all the time." I'm like, "Hey, do you have a contingency plan if I just like ghost and fucking
This is like one of those things where like you say it as a joke, but like deep down inside you really mean it. It's like the kid that always jokes about like going to shoot up the school and then he actually does it. And they're like, oh, he was just joking, but it's like really what he thought deep down inside.
If
He's
you
just
don't hear
feeling.
from me next Sunday, I'm probably in Barbados under the name like Ricardo or something. No, dude, no, it's whatever. I mean, like, I don't think there's been any dude ever that like had the whole family deal and was like, man, it was really fun when I didn't have responsibilities.
I don't ever foresee myself being a family man. It's just I really don't think it's in the cards.
I'm telling you, dude, you're gonna get bored and your life is gonna be too easy, and you're gonna be like, how can I fuck this up? And then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna go make a baby. I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna have a girlfriend, or I'm gonna have a wife, or whatever. And then
That's why I gotta get that procedure done before I go full retard.
Yeah, the nut snip.
The nut snip.
You know what
Apparently,
I saw?
it's not a big deal at all. Like apparently, like that procedure is like fucking nothing now. Like they don't even like cut. They like barely cut your ball sack. It's like little fucking tiny incision.
You know they cut your ball sack, right?
Yeah, and then they fucking cauterize that shit.
No, wait. Well, wait a minute. No. Let's back up. They take a scalpel to your ball sack.
Apparently the new way they do it is they like essentially like it's not even like a half an inch incision anymore. Like there's this new way they do it.
You
Apparently,
just used the word incision and ball sack. So
yeah, they definitely have to
saying,
cut your fucking ball sack. That's definitely a fucking thing that happens.
right?
But it's like
I
a
would want,
fucking
like, some
suit.
sort
It's
of,
not even like you don't even have to get stitches. Apparently, it's like a fucking like it's like nothing.
right, but I would see what I would want is like I don't know, like something about cutting into my balls just is. I would want them to like hold up to like a radioactive isotope to my testicles until they like fried them with radiation or something.
Well, I mean, you can even just feel around in your ball sack where you feel for that fucking like tube or whatever. Essentially, what they do is they like push that tube up to like your fucking like ball sack skin, and they just make this tiny ass little cut and then burn it off at both ends, and then you're fucking done. And the way they like numb you apparently is they like shoot this like air shit almost into your nutsack, and then it's just like they don't even use needles. Like the shit's like no fucking sweat anymore.
Right.
Apparently, it used to be pretty fucking gruesome back in the day. I don't know. Fuck being on the beta testing squad for that.
Yeah, back in the day, then when they did it with scissors. I actually watched this video. It was on Facebook. It was an animated short, or not an animated short, but it was an animated.
Is it the teeth?
No.
Oh.
What? No.
Oh, I watched something about how they did a root canal and it was animated, and I was like, "Fucking Christ!" Makes me like
No.
hurt.
It was an animated gender conversion surgery.
Oh, what?
So it was like how they take somebody's like
They just like turn your dick inside out.
and turn it into a vagina, and it's animated, but it's like the worst thing you could ever like. Let me see if I can.
Is it like a really cutesy animation, like with
No, not
not like cutesy, but you know, like the style where it's like almost like kid friendly animation, but like the content of it is not. I don't want to see it. Don't link that shit.
link it so all your viewers can.
I see this. I think I can't. I don't think I can post it. It probably breaks the YouTube terms of service.
I don't think so, dude.
I'm pretty sure it does. I'm not gonna take my chances.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna link it anyway, just so you can thumb through it for like 2 seconds.
Oh, it's a YouTube video?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it won't break the terms of service then.
Yeah. So just if you are listening to this, just watch that at your own. It's just.
Oh, dude.
It's really bad. Like, why? Like, what is like? I'm not gonna say what's wrong with you, but like, man, you gotta really want it to go through something like this, because this is just like, I can't imagine like wanting to be somebody else so much that I go through.
Oh my
God.
Oh.
It's just bad.
I'm just like clicking through it, and it's just like,
just making you not have a good day. Not have a good day.
Dude, what the fuck?
So I was remember when we were talking about new words and we talked about daggering. So when I was looking up daggering last week, there's a thing that lists about there was a rash of like, I guess that was like a thing that started in Jamaica, like that was the big popular way to dance, and apparently there was a rash of like dudes popping their dicks in Jamaica, so like they would like do this like daggering thing with like a boner or whatever when they were dancing, and they would actually like just pop and snap, and they'd have to go to the hospital.
They're soft dicks. Oh! You said they were hard.
Boners. Yeah.
Oh, so they like break their dick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've heard about that, but there was a guy in the Navy who did that.
That's apparently a pretty thing. Not pretty common. I don't think it's common, but apparently, like, you get these crazy chicks that ride on top, man. You got to be fucking careful.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I don't even want to. This Dr. Dandy guy is gonna be like, "Cock Talk episode 15 is wonderful," but
yeah, he's getting what he wants.
God, you imagine.
Luckily, girth wise, I'm pretty fucking set. So it would take quite the fucking cowgirl to fucking. I think I'm alright.
Right. Well, anyway, I mean, in
you
your
want to
case,
hear more about my dick?
If you did break it in your apartment, I imagine everybody like top, bottom, left, and right of you would all fucking know about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, the way it happens is like if your dick pops out and then it like hits up against like it gets like it like Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s like turn 3 Daytona 500, like it just hits a wall like straight on, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's apparently how it happens, is when it pops out and like just hits a flat surface and just fucking. Oh.
So I
God damn, that's fucking horrible.
not talking about that, but just another funny story. You'd mentioned something about, or you were talking about, my weird sexual encounters. So one time, I don't think I ever told you about it, but I was dating this chick that who was kind of a bitch, and she was like, I don't know if she was like disinterested, because I mean I got a pretty good game, like whatever, right? Like so I'm like good in bed, right? But she would like do other shit, and she loved this dog.
Do
And
other shit like text message and stuff.
no, like, well, let me explain. Let me keep going. So like she had this dog, and it was like a rescue dog, and she would like this dog went everywhere, and she would like really she would so while we were like in bed and she'd like lay there, she would like play with her dog sometimes while we were like doing it, and it got me really irritated because like I'm giving her my fucking A game, and I got a good fucking A game, right? And like
That's what you think, I guess.
I do. Listen, she's the 1%, right? So she's like playing with her dog one day, and this is I only dated
See,
like
I
three or
don't
four months.
pretend. I just try my hardest.
Right. So we're like going at it, and I ended up she was like petting her dog or doing something with her stupid dog, and I got really pissed off because it was like the second or third time she'd done it, and I like pulled out. And I got a pretty powerful cannon. I ended up sort of kind of on purpose accidentally pointing it in the direction for a dog. And I ended up shooting her fucking dog across the
Jesus.
nose. And the dog like licked it.
Oh.
And she got so pissed off, dude. And I like that was like the end of our relationship. Was when I like jizzed on this chick's dog. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Yeah, what?
But I'm just remembering the
What the fuck were we
story
talking
about you like in your apartment, and I just remembered that story. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, we
But,
talked about like Black Desert Online, and now we're here.
here we are, but it like skidded
No,
across
never
the little
done
dog's skidded across the dog's nose, and it was like, and she was like, "Oh my god!" She got so angry. Oh
What kind
man,
of dog was it? Was it like a little yippy dog?
no, no, it's like a medium size like rescue, like I guess the size of like a
She
beagle.
just like a real multitasker? Is that like?
No, she just loved this dog. She didn't like text and do other things because I'm like not. But it was always like the dog was like in bed with us, and like she would like, interact with it, and it was not like a lot, but it irritated me to a high degree, and it was like the second or third time I remember, and I was just like, fuck this
No,
dog.
I've never had that happen. No, that's
No, right, I know, but what I'm saying is it was not. It was more a function of her than it was me. Believe me. But anyway, I just thought it was funny because I
That's
didn't
what we
think I
tell
could actually.
ourselves.
I didn't think I could actually do it, but apparently the cannon's pretty high powered, and I didn't think it was gonna land on its face, but it like skidded right off its nose that it licked it, and she got really angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Sorry about that story, everybody.
Yeah.
They appreciate it though. I think they do. Speaking of chicks, do you get stalkers? So I on Facebook.
I don't know. I don't want to be like mean to some of these. No. I'll say no.
There's this like really like chick that apparently went to my high school, and I don't even know how she's my friend on Facebook, and she is stalking me nowadays, and she's like, "Hey, do you know any single chicks or single dudes?" And I'm like,
Wow.
and I'm like,
Wow.
I said, "You can try Tinder," and she goes, "Who is that?" I'm like, "You're a
She's so
fucking
subtle.
idiot."
How
She said,
subtle of
well,
her. Hey,
right,
you know any
well,
single dudes?
Actually,
Looking
I
for
can
a
read
good
it to you.
fucking right now.
It it wasn't that overt. It was it was almost that overt. Let's see. I have the conversation. I didn't delete it. So she's like, I'll read you the whole conversation. That this chick out of nowhere messages me, and she's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hi." She's like, "What's up? How are you?" And I'm like thinking like this is weird. I'm like, good. I'm just not much. You? And she's like, I'm stressed out. And I'm like, that sucks. What can I do to assist? Like, I'm wondering why she's texting me.
Oh boy.
And she's like, it's okay. I just had a bad relationships and I have a bad past, but I'm taking it day by day. How about you?
And she
I'm
wants
like,
the D.
and I'm like, no worries. I'm married. Sorry, I can't help you out. And she's like, that's
I don't
good.
care.
She goes, that's good. I just needed to vent. So do you have kids? And I'm like, all right, I'm not responding to this chick anymore.
Yeah, that's
and then like 3 days later, I get a text or I get this message and it says, do you know any single guys that will travel, lol? And I said, give Tinder a shot. And she goes, who is that?
Yeah, this
like,
chick sounds
I'm like,
fucking...
Tinder is an app, you fucking cherry blow pop.
How do you know this person?
I don't know. Like,
you don't know
apparently
this
she went to
person.
my high school, but I don't remember her.
Oh,
anything.
that's a fucking weirdo then. Wow.
So then I told I told
What
my
the
wife,
fuck?
and I was like, hey, this chick is like being all fucking weird, and she's like, you need to delete and like block her or whatever. And I'm like, no way. I was like, what happens one day when she gets super hot and she like she's like bulimic and she loses all this weight and she fixes her face? Then I'm gonna be really sad that I like let my hot stalker go.
I need to think of my
delete her.
future.
I need to think of my fucking future.
Yeah.
Listen, I need to invest. So, but anyway, no, that's been my recent activities on Facebook is people that apparently I should know but don't stalking me. You ever had a stalker or some crazy chick that?
No. Dude, I have been getting a few enthusiastic fucking Facebook messages on my Zybak TV Facebook page from the females.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. Nothing like crazy, but
hey, Zybak,
I just noticed that like I seem to be getting a lot more of them now that I'm not like a complete fucking slob. Like I wasn't getting them back in the WildStar days. Let's just put it like that. So
yeah, right.
Now that I'm sharpening up a bit, I seem to be getting more of them.
Put out it. I want to see them. Ooh, Zybak.
What?
Your fucking underwear that you always like.
Oh, dude,
my
underwear, dude, they're the shit. Dude, dude, they're the fucking bomb. I'm not gonna...
That's what the chicks want. They want to see the fucking Zy package on fucking YouTube with you showing off your underwear and how they fit. You should make some super gay fucking Zybak video and see how many fucking like just release it to your loyal fans and see what
I am probably gonna do a before and after video, as cheesy as those fucking things are.
Right. I mean, not that.
Just because people want to see it. Like, I've had so many people say, dude, you gotta do a fucking before and after video. Because your shit is, like, it's pretty substantial, like, how much, smaller I am.
Yeah, right. But I'm talking about that. I'm talking about, like, some fucking super gay.
No one has asked for that.
I know, but you should just
This is the thing that you want.
That's not what I want at all. I'm just saying that.
You're the only one that suggested it.
If I had a successful YouTube,
you should make a super gay video, Zybak.
Right, that I won't
It would be
watch.
so awesome.
Right, I'll save it on my phone for when I'm in my room. No, no, what I'm saying is, like, if I had a fucking successful YouTube thing, I would want to troll my viewers every now and then.
Dude, I troll my viewers with, like, so many things.
Like what?
Type in Zybak returns to WoW. On the YouTube. It's the one with 4 years ago with 29,000 views. The 4 years ago one, not the 3 years ago one. The one with the red text and the yellow text. That thumbnail.
All right.
You watching it?
Yep.
This is like troll master level.
Nice. I see. I see what you're saying.
Dude, this was
so like that.
This. I do shit like this. I haven't done anything like this in a while, but I used to do shit like this all the fucking time. It took me so long to find a game that had the same initials as WOW.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, it took me a while. Like this is an idea I had for a while, and the only reason it finally came to fruition is because I finally found a World of Winks.
Nice. and then you had to pay for it.
No, it was free. I got it free.
Well, now there's all these like WoW knockoffs that are like
Yeah.
Diablo knockoffs and all kinds of shit that you can do. Yeah, that's what you need to do is troll your viewers more.
Yeah,
What I don't get is what?
I have another video for you. Here's one. This one's funny because I have the analytics for it, and I can. This is back in the fucking slob days. Look at this video. Look. Eating a bacon cheeseburger and fries while watching YouTube videos.
That's all you did?
Yeah.
The whole video is
The
you
whole
eating-
video. What's funny is that people watched it. People watched it expecting something to happen, and nothing happened. So I went to the analytics, and it's like the average watch time is like 20 minutes. So that means the average person that clicked on this video watched it for about 20 minutes, or at least skipped around through it, waiting to see if something happened, and nothing ever did.
It took you 32 minutes to eat a cheeseburger and fries?
I went slow. Dude, and it's a lot of fries, dude. It's a lot of food. Dude, look at me, dude. I'm a fucking slob in this. It's a lot of food, man.
Yeah. I mean, the comments are good. Best 32 minutes of my life. Alex Carpenter says fag. Someone else said, what the fuck? One guy's like, why would you make this? And the other guy's like, I don't get it. Shit, I'm hungry now. It's not food, it's just grease. Oh, man. Leave it to this fat fuck to not forget the stragglers at the bottom of the bag.
I just wasted 30 minutes on this.
This video gave me an orgasm. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll fucking give you that. Here's what I don't get though. So like all these like famous YouTubers and streamers, right? Like take PewDiePie for an example. Like why the fuck is that guy so famous? Because he was the first one?
No.
Like what do people like?
He just appeals. He just appeals to the kids and the.
But let me ask, what do people like about screaming at video games? And what do people like about taking your character and having them do dumb things? Because I've been getting more into streamers lately and watching more streamers. And number one, I want to find a streamer that doesn't fucking talk the whole time. Like I get the point of like when you stream.
I agree, dude. That's the streamer I tried to be, but I don't know. I like Crip. I like Crip for that reason because he's not constant. It's like you can just chill out and the Crip. Even though I haven't watched him in forever, but I like the streamers like that where it's not like, hey guys, I'm the most interactive streamer on Twitch. I'm just like, oh my god, kill me.
Right, and they're like, well, like I was watching because Far Cry Primal is not a game I would spend $60 on, but it's a game that I would watch on a stream for like 15 minutes while my kid is fucking screaming.
Yep.
So like I watched it. And like everybody's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you with my club, and man, my fucking saber-tooth tigers get it. And I'm like, shut the fuck up! Like I don't want to hear you talk. Like I wish I could just mute you and like listen to the game so I can actually like see what the game is like. So
it's not
like,
so much that like I don't hate them talking. It's just that when it's like overdone, I just hate it. Like I haven't watched Crip stream in a while, so maybe his stream has devolved, but. You know, with the Crip stream, like, if he was talking, there was, like, some substance there. With a lot of these streams, it's like, they're just commentating everything they do, and it's just like, oh, my God. Like, they might not say anything for 5 minutes, and that would be okay.
Well, and the other thing is, like, when they play the game, they're not, like, being serious about the game, right? Like, they're, like, doing dumb shit. Or some of them are, like, doing dumb shit and, like, fucking... In PewDiePie's case, it goes with YouTube videos, too. Like, all he does... Like, I've watched his videos, right? Like... And he makes some okay videos. And he's not a dumb guy at all. But, like, his big thing is, like, screaming at the game and, like, doing dumb shit with his characters and, like, talking. Like people really find that entertaining?
It's just not for us. You know, a long time ago,
yes.
a long time ago when I started doing YouTube, I never was going to be somebody that talked shit about what other people liked because other people like, you know, I like shit that other people don't like, and
I guess.
Clearly a lot of people like PewDiePie. He's doing something right, and more power to him, you know. I'm happy that he's making as much money as he is, because if that kind of money is... If you can make that kind of money with YouTube, it's only going to trickle down.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't care how much money he makes. I just use him as an example because he's like the most popular
Yeah.
guy.
And then I've seen some channels that make like incredible videos, and it's just like, wow, my dumbass has more subscribers than you do.
Right.
Like I've seen
I
some
thought about
channels that
making
make
videos.
incredible videos that have like 5,000 subscribers, and it's just like, what? My videos are shit, and I've got 100,000.
Yeah, but you do it pretty consistently too. I mean, I forayed into video making for a little bit, and I'm not gonna say that if I did it, I would be amazing at it, but I think I can make some okay videos. Maybe it's just not for me, dude. But I do see it as a trend. Is that like the people that seem to be the most popular are the people that do dumb shit with their characters. They do dumb shit in games, or they scream at the game. Like that must be entertaining to
It's
a lot
just,
of people.
Kids watch a lot of YouTube videos. Like younger kids, like I was watching my nephew. Like one of my nephews is very young. He's probably 5 or 6 maybe, and I would watch him, and he would just sit on the YouTube Xbox app and just watch Minecraft video after Minecraft video after Minecraft video after Minecraft video. Like he doesn't even play. Like he has Minecraft, but he watches it on YouTube as like something he does a lot, and it's like a replacement for that's like what he does as entertainment. So like there's a lot of kids like that just video to video to video to video, and they watch them all, and they watch them multiple times, and it's just a lot of kids.
Two guys that I found recently, and I don't know if you know these guys that I think that actually make really smart commentary. One guy's named Fever, and the other guy's name is Force.
Yep, I've actually met Force in real life.
Have you really?
Yeah, he was at the
Fever
Paragon
and Force,
event.
I think, make really good videos.
Yeah, I actually hung out with him.
I think it was his Paragon video was the last video I watched of Force. I actually saw some.
I actually like palled around with him at the Paragon event the whole time. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Really? So Paragon looks good.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with anything.
I played that today.
Did you?
It's very good.
Paragon keeps telling me to sign up for beta, and I did, but I'm not playing it.
If I had to guess, I think it'll be opened up here pretty soon.
If you had to guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any inside information, but I would guess it's. I mean, they're gonna have paid early access in the spring. And how far are we away from spring? Like, not really that far, right?
Right.
I don't know. I think they're gonna open up the testing quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or at least drop. I'm hoping they drop the NDA. I really want to make some videos about it.
So those two guys I thought were good, and I also like the guy, the Hive leader. He does videos for MMORPG.com. I think he's pretty good too. He's pretty original, and his videos kind of have like some humor. You have to kind of like read through his shit, but yeah, man, I don't know. Like I guess that's the thing, right? Is everybody finds like their shit, like who they resonate with. Like obviously your audience resonates with you, so like.
Yeah, my audience right now. There's not that much excitement around my channel, unfortunately. I mean, the podcast people like the people that do listen to it really fucking like it because the analytics don't fucking lie, the watch times don't lie. But in terms of like the video game aspect, dude, my channel like there's just no excitement. And
you don't think it's a little intimidating for someone to be like, "Holy fuck, this is a 3-hour podcast"?
No, the analytics they don't lie. The average the average
so
people
everybody
are watching,
knows. Like Zybak doesn't interact with me at all outside of this show, and he won't.
Nope.
Because he's like, I'm like, hey man, what's going on? You're like, don't talk to me because you're gonna say something that's fucking gold and it ain't gonna be fucking recorded. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but it makes for the best. It makes for the best conversations because we like actually want to talk to each other.
Right.
Every week, like I enjoy doing this a lot. Like I look forward to just like shooting the shit every week. Because it's just like an unwinding thing before the next week of ridiculousness starts.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, people. That's kind of the trend with podcasts recently. Like a lot of the podcasts I listen to are very long. Like Painkiller Already is one of my favorite podcasts that I haven't listened to a lot recently, but they do a 4-hour show, like 4 to 5 hours. It's very long.
You know what we need to do is
I'm not against doing a short if we like fall off the fucking cliff right now and we don't have anything good to talk about. Like I have no issue with it being an hour and a half or whatever. It's just that if we're rolling, then we're rolling.
It's good that we do it earlier because Sunday night is like TV show night, and my wife's all about it. So it's good that we do these earlier. But
yeah,
you know what
I'm down to do them in the afternoon.
We need to do some interviews, man. We need to do tag team interviews with people and get like guests on here.
I don't have anybody in mind.
I mean, what about like the Crowfall dudes? Like, get a Crowfall dude on here, or we can get like somebody from.
Shit. I need to fucking stop doing
Every fucking episode, your fucking stupid
Well,
alarm.
I'm just making
goes
sure
off.
we're doing the fucking thing by now.
Yeah. Well, you know what I did do for you is I turned on Twitter notifications on my phone. So
Yeah,
now
that
when you
helps with the
fucking
DMs.
now when you well no, can you do it for just DMs?
I don't know. Mine
No.
does it for DMs though.
Oh,
I
mine's
have the
like
Twitter app, so
Yeah, I do too. So what are we talking about? Oh yeah, we need to get like I don't know, like I doubt anybody from Carbine would ever come on here, but somebody from there or it's like I don't know. I need to
See,
be a
the
WoW
thing
influencer again.
yeah.
Somehow.
See, the only thing that I'm worried about is like, dude, we go off the fucking deep end, and people like that about our podcast, and like, would these poor game developer people be down with?
If they ever listen to an episode
Yeah,
that's pay money for dick sucking or whatever.
yeah, like how much money would it take for you to suck a dick? Like,
Oh yeah, not a lot by the way.
or the would you fuck retarded Kate Upton question? Did I ever ask that to you?
Oh no, yeah, no, without a doubt, instantly. Wait, does she
fuck
know what's going
Kate
on?
Upton, but she's retarded.
Yeah, of course. Does she know what's going on?
I guess yes, but she's like full blown like
So it's not rape.
like full like Special Olympics.
Oh yeah, dude.
Not even
Without-
gonna place.
Not even. Not. There's not. I'm not even thinking about it. Hell, yes, of course.
Yeah, I said yes too.
You wouldn't.
No, I would.
If you could be like, if would you fuck retarded whatever, and as long as she's hot and it's not rape and she knows what's going on and she's cool with it, I'm fine. I think
I remember one time. I trolled somebody. Like I was on a live stream or something, and somebody asked me a similar question about like, would you fuck blah 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 blah? And I said, is it consensual? And they said yes. And I was like, does it have to be?
Right.
Yeah, they weren't sure how to respond to that.
Nice. Yeah, no, for sure. And what are the other questions? Because I didn't listen to all your earlier episodes with like Dante.
that was the main. That was the one that like I started the podcast off with. The first one was like, would you fuck Kate Upton, but she's retarded, like full blown retard.
Hands down. My dignity is not worth a lot of money. Like I would probably do a lot of things that other people would do, but like for like not that much money.
Yeah, would you? Yeah, how? Yeah, like the would you suck a dick for $1 million one? Like you're an asshole if you don't do it for $1 million.
Are we talking like load down the hatch, or are we talking like how much?
The full thing.
Like to a completion.
Yeah, like suck to completion. Yeah.
Do I have to swallow or do I get to spit?
Swallow. You get no half-assing. Like what the fuck?
For $1 million?
Yeah.
Does anybody find out about it?
No, I guess.
Then of course.
Yeah, I would.
If no one finds out about it.
If no one finds out about it, the thing goes way down.
Oh yeah, way down, way down.
Yeah, like.
I don't
how
want
low would you go?
I don't.
How low would you go though?
I don't know, dude.
Like obviously $100,000. Like sure.
I don't know if I'd go that low. Actually, like you would do it for
$100,000.
A dick to completion.
Dude, think about how much money per minute that is. That's like Manny Pacquiao money. Like, you know how they broke down the fight where they're like how much money they make per second?
I think at $100,000 the quality of the dude would come into play. Like are we talking like fucking like
dude, I think you'd regret it if you didn't do it. Because you're like, dude, it would just be like 5 to 6 minutes of being uncomfortable for $100,000 that you could like put into the market.
Talking about like Bridge Sleeper Bob who's like homeless and fucking his shit.
As long as there's no like STDs, like I don't want to get any fucking like STDs, then I would go pretty low. His shit
looks like a fucking beehive.
So for
with
you,
a goddamn
the dick needs to be handsome. It needs to be a handsome dick.
Yeah, it's got to be a good dick at $100.
So the quality of the dude.
It needs to be really small too. It needs to be like.
Is that gayer? I feel like that's even more gay than
really?
Like not.
I mean, no, it has nothing to do with like the hotness of the dude.
He's got to at least have abs.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's whether or not I'm gonna be like munching on fucking dirt grits and shit. Like, I guess.
Really, the dirt grits would be worse than the.
No, I'm just saying, like, if it's a.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but like, does it really matter?
Yeah, for $100,000, I think it matters. For $1 million, it doesn't matter at all.
I don't, dude. $100,000, it's a lot of money.
I don't know.
It's a lot of money that you can turn into even more money if you're smart.
Blow a horse for $1 million. Like, I don't. I mean,
is that worse than blowing a dude? Is blowing a horse worse than blowing a dude?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's worse.
I feel like it'd be a lot harder to blow a horse, like to
I don't
completion.
think it's possible. I don't think it's well. I don't think it's fine.
Well, I'm sure there's a video somewhere. I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure someone has done it.
Yeah, but yeah, right. But well, right. I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. But you know what always pisses me off, dude, is like I watch these like internet articles, and like it's like teacher has orgy with 5 students at her house. Where the fuck was that teacher when I was in school?
I don't know, man.
You know, like it makes me angry. Like, and then I look at her, and I'm like, man, I would do that. Like, not have an orgy with 5 students, but like,
dude, we talked about that on one of the other podcasts where like this, like some of these teachers are hot as fuck that are like getting caught with this shit.
I'm telling you, dude. Like, I don't know where. Like, I fucking missed out, dude. I haven't had any. I mean, I banged like when I was like in my 20s, early 20s. I was probably still in college. I banged like a 31-year-old like insurance professional. So she was like, I guess like 10 years older than me. I think that was the biggest gap I ever did. But that's not like banging your teacher.
No, there's like something way cooler about doing that.
Yeah. It happens on Shameless. If you don't watch Shameless, I recommend that you do. But it happens on there, and the chick's like way hot.
Dude, who are these like beta dudes that like keep ratting out these teachers, man? It's fucking disgusting.
I don't know if they rat them out or if they like take the infamous cell phone video that fucking gets leaked somehow. But I don't know. Like, I don't know why you would rat somebody for that.
I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it's fucking lame. Jeez. Yeah. I remember one of the most recent one that happened. Like one of the parents of the boys that did it was like suing for damages, saying that like her son was like emotionally scarred.
They always say that. That's just a money.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I know, and it's just like, yeah, I'm sure your son is so emotionally scarred by banging that super hot teacher. I'm sure the kids at school are just really letting him have it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like, I'm sure it's fucking real rough for that dude. What a fucking joke.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, where was that shit when I was fucking
Yeah, none of that shit happened in Radford, but I don't know. Actually, it did once. There was like a band teacher that turned out to be like a pedophile. But that's not really the same.
Nope. That's not it's not even
It's not as cool. Anyway, you got another topic, or you want me to bring one up?
You can go ahead.
This is kind of an old topic, but did you hear like game trailers got shut down? Like, you ever go to that website?
Nope.
Oh. Anyway, there's like a it was like a video game news journalist place. And there's a lot of websites that are like going under, that are either going under or on the verge of going under.
So what was it Game Breaker? It was somebody that for a while, like,
yeah, Game Breaker.
On Twitter, it was like, check out these pics of Kate Upton in a bikini, or like something, or like, or
yeah,
like
they went like full clickbait.
Yeah, like 10
that was
hottest. Who's that cosplay chick?
Jessica Negri.
Yeah, her. Like 10 hottest Jessica Negri fucking pictures.
Yeah, they went full clickbait because they weren't making any money. That's the dude. That's the thing, man. Making money on the internet, unless you're selling something, is so hard. It is so fucking hard to do.
So when I was in college, me and my buddy, I still have a pretty extensive porn collection on my computer. I think we talked about this. And I was telling him, like, all these websites are just like rehashed stolen content from somebody else's website.
Yeah.
So, he was like a computer science guy, so I was like, dude, let's fucking do it, man. Let's reserve bangmaster.com. Just fucking take our porn collection and just dump it on the internet for like people that will like subscribe for like $5 a month. And yeah, I found out that you don't really make a lot of money doing that.
No, it's so hard to make money unless you're selling like a product. And the thing, especially with the internet right now, is that there's like no loyalty. Like, the perfect example is Reddit. People like Reddit. but Reddit makes no money. They lose money every year. YouTube loses money every year. It's so hard to monetize at all right now. And they used to be you could do it with ads, but ads are so shit right now because of ad block and a lot of other things that
but what that leads to is that when I want to go watch a video, then I have to sit through a fucking like Ford commercial on fucking YouTube, which just makes me angry. That I've never watched a fucking commercial on YouTube and thought I need to go buy whatever the fuck that is. It just makes me hate YouTube for forcing ads down my throat.
Well, would you rather pay for it?
What, YouTube?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a service already. Can I already do that? Can I give YouTube money
you can.
and never see ads? No, I would rather not. I would rather them just have the content there and not. I don't know.
And it just be free.
I just would rather not. Like,
feel the burn. Feel the burn.
All right, government needs to subsidize YouTube. I feel like an internet repository for stupid fucking videos should be a right of every U.S. citizen to have access to.
I just like that you have no answer to that. You're just like, I don't know, it should be fucking free.
Exactly. It conveniences me. Well, what's really stupid is that, like, half the time I can skip it after 5 seconds. And then the other half the time is like I'm forced to suffer through the full 30 seconds.
Dude, but what's crazy is that even with those 30-second ads, YouTube still loses money every year by the fucking bucket load.
I mean, how much storage do they need?
A lot.
I mean,
their overhead is crazy.
Remember GeoCities?
No.
That was probably before you were born. But Yahoo GeoCities was a thing where you could go register for free and you get web space. So, like, if you wanted a web page, instead of like having to go to GoDaddy and register the domain name and use a hosting service and all that other kind of bullshit, you just register your fucking GeoCities name and you had web space. So somebody would go to like geocities.yahoo.com/fucking Zybak and you have access to all your content, whatever it is.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
didn't
good.
last long.
Nope, it didn't at all. Because everyone used it and they ran out of storage, I think.
So what's interesting right now with the way the internet's going is obviously since I've gotten into investing, the thing is that users having a high user base is like almost irrelevant at this point if you can't monetize them, because people just like they're gone with the wind. Like the second Reddit tries to monetize their platform in some way that maybe to maybe where they can make money, people are just gone.
See,
they're on to the
Reddit,
next big fucking tech startup that loses money hand over fist until they finally just the bubble pops.
See, the problem I have with Reddit is I've never been like, I'm not like the biggest Reddit user, so I'm not like the most familiar with it. Like I can read things on Reddit, all right, but I don't really know how to use Reddit. Meaning like I don't really know, like, I guess the whole upvoting thing is the more you upvote it, the higher it gets, and the more you downvote it, the lower it gets, kind of shit. But, like, I'm just not, like, I find it hard to, like, use Reddit as an interactive media. Like, I'm more, like, fucking just read things that are on it, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't vote or that they just read it, and they don't fucking interact. Or
yeah, but it's also hard, like, sometimes, like, you click a title of something, and it doesn't actually show you the thing. You know what I mean? And like you like see all the comments, but you don't actually see the thing.
Well, not all of them are links to different things.
Right. That's what I'm saying is like it's not the most user friendly thing in the entire world. Is what I'm saying.
I don't know. It's pretty fucking simple to me, but I'm
a
fucking
idiot,
genius,
and I just haven't
though.
put the time into it.
I don't know. I can't speak for you because I'm a whole new level above.
Right. I just don't think I've spent a lot of time with Reddit. I didn't even.
Reddit is fantastic, dude. If you want like some porn tips, since you're into
Reddit?
this, Reddit is fantastic for porn. Like whatever sort of fucked up thing you're into, there's like a whole community.
I think I did do this one time. I was like Reddit.com or Reddit.com/r/college girls. Let me just try that.
Guarantee that's a thing.
This community has been banned.
Oh damn!
All right, let's try college tits. Nope.
Well, you gotta use the search function. But anyway, yeah, Yeah, so Reddit is really good for that, and Bing.
Bing?
I know. Trust me, though. Go on Bing and search a porn term and turn off the safe search. I'm going to do it right now.
I don't have Bing. Oh,
No,
wait, no,
just
I do, 'cause I have internet. Well,
yeah, just look up like a porn term.
a porn term?
Yeah. On like the videos, like. And turn off the turn off the safe search.
I don't know how to do that. Oh, wait, safe search.
Off. Dude, you can fucking like preview the videos in the like. Dude, the shit is unreal. Bing is
my
like
God.
a straight up porn site.
I just Googled Blumpkin. And the first video is my friend getting a Blumpkin. And it's actually him getting a Blumpkin.
Dude, but like if you mouse over the video, it fucking auto plays. Like what the fuck? Dude, Bing is like next level. Like Bing is like a legit porn site at this point. You gotta admit the shit. Like look up another term, like a common like term.
I mean, I just saw a video of a dude getting head while taking his shit. I think I believe you that Oh, so yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
You gotta admit it's pretty impressive. Like Microsoft knows what the fuck's up.
So, have you ever done like a foray into like the fucking deep web?
No.
Really?
I don't want to end up on a fucking list.
Well, I mean, it's so right. Well, just because you're on the
is that where you
deep
get all
web
your
doesn't
CP?
just because you're on the
Jared?
deep web doesn't mean you're on a fucking list, dude. Like all it is so there's this thing called the Tor browser, right? Like if you
Oh, I know how it works. That's where people do all their fucking illegal shit.
Yeah, so I didn't know about the deep web until the fappening thing broke, and they're like apparently like on the deep web is where you get all the fucking where all these videos originate.
Is that it?
So I'm like, well, fuck this, I need to go fucking find the deep web. So what?
Oh,
What?
you like lagged out for a second.
Oh, okay. So I'm saying, so like that was where all the celebrity shit broke. So I was like, fuck it, I need to find my way on this thing. Not the easiest thing to use, the deep web, I will say, for anybody
it's not
going
very
there.
user friendly. I wouldn't think.
I can summarize the deep web in like 3 things. It's where you go to buy drugs. It's where you go if you want like fucking child porn, apparently. And it's where you go if you want to like put a hit on somebody. But that's
Yeah,
basically
all the
all that I
illegal
saw
shit.
on the deep web. And I didn't see those things, but I saw people like asking for them on like because there's like a Reddit for the deep web. It's called like Tor Reddit or something.
Interesting.
What is it called? No, it's not Tor Reddit. But there's basically like a message board, and that's basically what everyone was asking for, and pirated shit. So like picture stuff. I don't know why you would go on there for anything legitimate.
You don't.
Oh, 4chan, that's what it is. So like 4chan, but on the deep web, it's 4chan.
Yes, the only way 4chan could get any fucking worse.
There's a worse version.
But yeah, what I was saying, like, so many of these websites that people think are like so successful are not. Like they're losing money hand over fist, and it's like this thing that's going on right now in Silicon Valley where like everybody's just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll make money eventually, and it's starting to like the bubble is starting to pop a little bit on this. Like I don't know if you like have heard, but like a lot of people like in the Silicon Valley area have been getting laid off because it's just like company after company after company are just losing money hand over fist because they just don't have like platforms that are monetizable. Like SoundCloud was apparently could maybe go out of business, which was obviously like we host our shit on SoundCloud, so that would suck ass. But apparently that's not as big of a deal as it was made out to be.
Because like everything that's like cool and awesome and free, or free, but everything that's like super easy to use, like people will flock to it because all the other shit is like monetize is just bad. Like they monetize to the point of where like it's not even usable anymore. Like all the best shit on the internet that people use is like fucking like either shit that shouldn't be there or like You know, I mean, like the reason SoundCloud probably gets used a lot is because it's super fucking easy, and you don't have to pay anything. You can host your audio. You know what
Yeah,
I
you
mean?
have to
Like
pay to host it. Like I pay to host our shit.
I fucking uploaded a bunch of shit to SoundCloud that you could go find right now that I didn't pay for.
Yeah, but
Maybe
how long is it? There's a limit.
Oh, okay.
The free accounts only have like 2 hours or something, and if you wanted to like host like a, I go through the limit in one podcast, so I pay the $15 a month to have the unlimited kick-ass account or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because I sacrifice for the podcast.
You do.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, there's so many of these companies, they just don't make money at all.
Well, that's why you end up with shit like Black Desert, which is a total. I mean, like.
Well, it's not video games. This is a website thing.
No, I know, but that's why you end up with dumb shit like YouTube Red, which is the dumbest name in the history of naming anything.
Why did they just call it like YouTube Premium or YouTube like anything but Red? Like
right. RedTube is a thing. It's a thing. It's a very popular thing.
I know. It's not like it's new.
I tried Popcorn Time for the first time ever. You know what that is?
Shit. By the time I wanted to try that shit out, it got shut down.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Oh, it's really?
Back.
Oh,
yeah,
it's back.
the Pirate
okay.
Bay is also back.
Yeah, for the millionth time.
Yeah, but no, Popcorn Time. I just downloaded it. I just watched like Ride Along 2 the other day. I don't know why. Like, so this guy at work that I work with has like, I download movies all the time, right? That's what I do. I torrent them. Not movies that like I haven't. I don't know. Not all. I don't do this with all movies. I do it with some movies. And like I offer like people at work. I'm like, hey, I burnt that or whatever. You want to like watch it or whatever? And this guy like takes a big issue with me.
He
like
takes like the moral stance.
Like I don't get it, dude. Like why would somebody like? Are you like? I guess what I'm saying is like, why would somebody give a shit about somebody else torrenting a movie?
I just don't fucking include that guy on the conversation. Like just.
I guess. I don't know, but like, do you know people that are like anti like?
I think I am too a little bit, but like not really. Like, so I am with like ad block a little bit, just because like eventually the shit's gonna like blow up. Like right now, there's a lot of websites where you just ad block doesn't work. They just don't let you use the website if you use ad block. Like Forbes, for example, like you can't go to Forbes if you use ad block. They say turn that shit off. You're not gonna use our website if you have that shit on. So
but the reason that ad block is fucking that's actually true. I just went to it and it's like, thank you for coming to Forbes. Please turn off your ad block.
Yeah, they say fuck you. You're not gonna use the website, and you don't use the website if you have
ad
block.
So then I clicked continue, and it said, "Hi again. Looks like you're still using an ad.
Yeah.
Please turn it off to continue to Forbes." So I'm gonna click continue. Hi again. Oh, so I guess it's just gonna keep telling me that.
Yep.
But
it's only a matter of time for YouTube and Twitch do it.
But see, the reason that ad blocker exists is because websites go fucking crazy.
I agree with that, and I also disagree with that.
No, but pop-ups like.
Oh yeah, I agree.
No one would use ad blocker if pop-ups weren't a thing.
No, people would still use it.
Right, but it wouldn't be as big as it is. Like the problem, like porn. You go to any porn site that's not that reputable. What's gonna happen, dude? It's gonna be like, oh, your computer's infected. Click here, blah blah. It's all this like spammy. Probably some of it's
we just
a virus.
need to fucking, dude. Who are the people that? It's got to just be old people. That are like once those old motherfuckers die.
Here's Prince Nakamuchi from fucking Africa.
One weird trick.
Inherited $1 million. I'm gonna click on this link. I guess people fall for it, dude.
They have, dude. No, apparently the CPM on porn ads is like incredible. Like people click on those things, like hot moms want to fuck, and people are like, really? Hot moms want to fuck, and they click on it.
I guess so, dude.
Apparently they are the porn ads fucking great. Like if I could get porn ads on my YouTube videos, I'd fucking do it.
Was it really?
Apparently they pay out well.
You need to just title one of your videos that's like has just a title that isn't the thing. Then it needs to be like Zybak breaks in his new bed in his.
Apparently,
apartment.
I can get my account is flagged to get alcohol advertisements and stuff. like alcohol and gambling advertisements are apparently something that I can get because my audience is old enough to where like
Has anybody ever sponsored you or tried to?
yes,
Who?
Raid Call. Raid Call is probably my best sponsor.
What is that?
It's a VoIP program. It's actually really fucking good for if you want to have a lot of people in a VoIP.
You have to say that because I sponsor you.
No, they don't anymore. They don't pay me shit anymore. This was years ago.
Oh.
But it's a very lucrative sponsorship for both parties. Everybody got what they wanted.
Okay. I don't know why I asked you that, but yeah, I don't know, man.
I've been approached. I turned down so much shit. Like so much of the sponsored shit is just garbage. Like I don't need the money. Well, it's not that I don't need it. Well, I don't need it, but I would like it.
Well, we got sponsored. My old podcast, Run Back Rating, got sponsored, quote unquote, from Doghouse Systems when they're like, hey, we'll give you a word, and when someone buys a computer from us and they use your word, we'll give you whatever it is, like up to like $75. So like, that's a great deal for them because you say that fucking thing all the time.
I turn down shit like that constantly. Like, I guess I'm sponsored right now with the Crowfall referral link, if that fucking matters, but that's not really a sponsor. Like, I consider Raid Call a sponsor because I put a Raid Call intro on all of my videos for like 6 months, and I was like the Raid Call, like I was like a NASCAR driver with the fucking Raid Call symbol on the side of my car for 6 months.
That's what they need to do with Congress is just give them fucking like jackets.
Jackets, yeah.
With all their fucking.
Yeah, I've heard.
It's gonna be one day like fucking. Did you know that? Did you read that for like a while that you could sell like ad space on your body in the form of tattoos?
Really?
Like if you want to tattoo like a logo, I'm sure you probably can. I mean, I don't know how. I don't think they.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
How much money would it take for you to get like somebody's fucking logo on your neck?
They're temporary tattoos, so.
No. I'm talking a permanent one. How much money?
I wouldn't do that.
How much money?
Unless it was an exorbitant amount of money.
How much money?
It's hard to say. Depends.
On the left side of your neck. I don't know. Fucking Trump 2016.
$5.
Or like I don't know, something stupid like the fucking like the Ford logo. It just says Ford on your neck. How much money?
$1
million. You can't get it. You can't get it removed ever.
Dude, I don't think I'd do it.
$1 million? Really?
Yeah, I'd do it for $1 million. Yeah. But I don't think I'd do it for $100,000 though. I just not being able to get it removed. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think
$100,000. I'd suck a
$100,000
dick before I get a Ford logo on my neck.
Really? So the choice between get the Ford logo on your neck or suck a dick, you're taking the dick.
You gotta think about it though. What's worse, driving a Ford or sucking dick? It's tough.
I guess. Wow.
You gotta think, dude. I work in a GM dealer.
Right. I didn't.
You gotta think about it, bro.
No, I got it, but that's what I'm saying.
People look down at me more for having the Ford tattoo than sucking the dick.
What about getting a Ford logo on your neck or taking a dick in the ass?
I don't know. I'm not comfortable with this conversation.
I just think it's funny that anything involving dicks and a Ford logo, it's a fucking
the difference is one is permanent and one is temporary. Like the thing about sucking a dick for $100,000 is it's like a few minutes of being uncomfortable and then it's over. If you have a Ford tattoo on your neck for life, that's fucking dumb.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I've never done it before, but I imagine if I took a dick in the ass, it would not be a few minutes and then I never thought about it again. That shit would haunt me forever.
I don't think it would haunt me.
Really?
No. It depends on how big the dick is. Like, if I'm having to like get a fucking bag installed in my asshole because like Shaquille O'Neal went ham, then
you go to fucking fart and it's like.
If it was like a non-permanent damaging dick, I don't think it would.
All right.
I would just. Right. I don't think it would fuck with me at all. See, I think I'm just a very pragmatic person.
Oh my
I
god.
like. I guess I'm comfortable with where I'm at. It wouldn't fuck with me.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Next topic. It fucked me up, dude. It fucked me up for life. If I just like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go take a shower today, and I'm gonna have like random fucking PTSD, like fucking World War flashbacks of like the time I took a dick. Like that would just
Well, it'd be
happen.
one thing if you willingly did it. It's another thing if like you got like raped.
Right. But somebody offering you a lot of money wouldn't necessarily be.
No,
Yeah, that
no, it
would just
wouldn't.
be a moral question.
No, that
Okay.
wouldn't fuck with me at all. I don't think.
Okay.
All right, man.
Moving on.
Well, this goes like, do you think you could kill somebody? Would it fuck with you if you killed somebody?
I
Like,
mean,
and then like, in like self-defense, obviously. Like, let's say somebody broke into your house and you just fucking gunned them down. Would that fuck with you or not?
I don't know. I mean, I think to some extent, when you say would it fuck with you, like would I be able to function? Like, yeah, I would be able to function, but like, would I think about it forever? Like, probably.
I think
I
I think
mean,
you'd
like,
think about it forever, but I don't think it would like haunt me.
no. I mean, I think it depends on the reason that I killed them, right? Like, and like how graphic it was. Like, I think it's a different thing if I like shoot somebody with like a fucking 22 in the fucking chest and they fall over dead, versus like I fucking get chased and fall over the bed and pick up my 12 gauge and blast their fucking gourd off in all over the
Years of
ceiling.
war.
Yeah, that would be a little different, right? So I think it's not really. There's like a gray area of how much that would fuck with
Yeah,
you.
see, that's one of those things where like you don't know if it would fuck with you or not until it actually happened. But I'm gonna lean on and say it wouldn't fuck with me. Like, obviously, I'd think about it. Like, there's no getting rid of that out of your brain. But like, if it was a situation where you were in the like, if I was in the right, it wouldn't fuck with me.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, my buddy.
But if I like ran over somebody with my car and it was an accident, I think that would fuck with me. But if some guy was like gonna harm me, then and I blew his fucking brains out, nope, no tears from me.
I mean, I know people that have in the military that have uh, done.
I think that's a little different though.
Yeah, but then it still fucks with
That
you, dude.
no, that I'm not. Oh, I'm saying that definitely fucks with you, because that's like a combat zone thing where you're seeing like your own guys get like that's very different. That would fuck with me. I think that fucks with everybody. I don't think no one gets out of that unscathed.
You know what I thought about today is doing this show. Like Miriam talking about like if we go up there and make fun of Trump and like how electable you would be because that's all you got to do apparently is just make fun of people and like make personal attacks or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure doing this show bans me from anything public ever in the rest of my life. Because someone's gonna find this show, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, President candidate Will, welcome to the National GOP debate today. We'd like to open with this question from another candidate. You said on a podcast in 2016 that you would be all right sucking a dick for $1 million.
And fucking retarded Kate Upton.
And fucking retarded Kate Upton. So,
What are your thoughts?
exactly. Please comment, and I'm gonna be like,
And you're like, well, it is $1 million. You're an asshole if you don't do it for $1 million.
I mean, come on, really? What would you do? Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm fucked from political office forever because I did a podcast with you.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not gonna be running for office anytime soon. But then
Yeah.
again, Trump is the perfect example of like no one gives a fuck about your past. Like, dude, that guy has done horrible shit, and said horrible shit, and no one cares.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Did you see that movie Idiocracy?
Yeah.
That guy was like, I didn't think I was writing a documentary when I wrote that movie.
Well, the thing about Trump is like he's tweeted out horrible shit, and he didn't even delete the tweets. They're still up.
Right.
Like he's like the thing about what he said about women in the military, like there was like this big story where women in the military are getting raped like a lot, and Donald Trump's like, yeah, what do you expect? It's like,
Well,
whoa.
tell you what does happen though is that chicks come back from like a deployment in the Navy anyway, and buy like a car with fucking like cash, and everyone's like, I guess she saved up. No, She bought that with cash. That's not what happened during
Oh,
that.
is prostitution like a big thing with the women in the Navy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that every chick, obviously every chick in there.
Is there a lot of women on those ships?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I didn't know what's the split? Like 60-40? Like surely it's more men than women, right?
Yeah, but not. I mean, it's pretty. There's a lot, dude. I mean, especially in like air communities and other like communities. There's a fair amount. I mean,
how do people like? I would think you'd have a lot of cash on ships. Like, why? What's the purpose of even having cash on a Navy ship? I guess you get off the ships every now and then, right? I guess.
Well, there's a ship store too where you buy like cigarettes and fucking.
I would just think all that shit would be like account based.
Well, yeah. Well, some of it is. I guess it depends on the individual ship too. I mean, again, I haven't been in. And,
yeah, I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I would
changed,
just guess because you get all your shit. I mean,
you get you get to spend cash too when you're in port and stuff. So, I don't know, dude. But
so
I'm just telling you.
Like, where do they put the money?
I don't know.
Like, there's not like a bank account on these fucking ships, is
tampon
there?
Box? I don't know. Somewhere that you don't fucking go. I don't know, dude. Probably in their sock. I don't know. There's a lot of like places that. That you just don't. I mean,
yeah,
like,
I would think that the prostitution would be a good thing for Navy, like on Navy ships. Like these chicks could do pretty well just because it's a bunch of dudes on a ship bored.
Right, and when you're in the Navy on a ship, you could be like you get like 4 or 5%. You get 4 or 5 like points on the scale. Like if you're like a 4 in real life, when you're on deployment after about 3 or 4 months, you start to turn in like to a 7.5 or an 8.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
The
thirst is fucking real. You're surrounded by salt water.
Right. Yep. So. Yeah.
No, I don't doubt it. That's, whatever. More power to them. They're fucking entrepreneurs.
Right. I mean, not everybody, but it definitely happens. You hear about it all the time. So.
I didn't realize that was a thing, but makes sense. Dude, my favorite are the innovations in the Twitch whoring community are like next level. Did you hear about?
Well, before you say about that, does that chick Casey Tron, is that an act or is she really retarded?
I think it's an act. I think she's just a fucking genius.
You think so?
I think so. I think it's all an act.
I
think it's an act, dude.
I tend to agree with you. I tend to think because some of her responses,
she's too good. Like she's too good at it for it to not be an act. I feel like it's too perfect.
I agree. I tend to agree with you. Like some of her responses are like, nobody could be that blind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, like it's an act. It's gotta be. Because I remember before she was popular, because she used to stream WoW, and she was like she would just like talk shit about all the rank ones, saying how she was better than them, and this was before she caught on and she had like 50 viewers or whatever. And it's always been the same, so I think it's always been an act. She knows what she's doing. It's smart, and I don't have any problem with that.
Does she actually like go on dates with her fucking like viewers and shit?
No, I think the people that watch her don't watch her because she doesn't like. Let me see a picture. I haven't seen a picture of her in a while, but she's not really a fucking
tit streamer.
Looker. No, I'm just, like she's not hot at all. I think the people that do watch her don't even watch her for the tits. I think the people that watch her just watch her because she makes people so fucking mad. Yeah, she's not. No, dude. In terms of like Twitch whores, she is like low tier. In terms of like hotness, because there are some that are like unreal.
No, I wasn't saying she was hot, but she was the first tit streamer I came
Yeah, she was like the pioneer.
Right. Was she really? Was she like the first tit streamer?
She was the first one that was like she was the first one that she wasn't the first one, but she was the first one of her caliber that really just let it hang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, there's definitely some much higher tier. Like, I'm a fan of old Blondie Wandy. If I'm in the mood for some Twitch whoring out, that's who I'm a fan of. What, this photo is on a... What, does that link work?
So, apparently, here's an interview. Here's an interview with Casey Tron. It says, February 20th, 2015, out of character, an interview with Twitch streamer Casey Tron.
I knew it.
And it says, how much of Casey Tron is you and how much of it is a character you're playing? She says, the extreme amount of narcissism and self-interest is definitely not me. In real life, I like to think I'm a very humble person. The sarcasm and crude vulgar humor definitely is me. Were you always Casey Tron when you began streaming? I always streamed as a character. Over time, my comedic timing and presence has evolved and gotten a lot better at concert.
Yeah, the people that watch her, I don't think watch her for the tits. I think it really is like just because people used to get so mad at her. She's like, Twitch needs to do something about Casey Tron. She's ruining, the perception of female gamers and all that shit. I just love it. I love that she's like the Donald Trump of Twitch whores. It's just like, yes.
She is, dude.
I love it. Yeah, but that's the chick who I like to watch if I am in the mood for. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Wait.
I like this.
Let's see.
Let me make sure I linked to the right person. That'd be awkward if I. No, I did.
So I think this chick probably started on fucking like True Blood because she's got some fucking fangs.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about those fangs.
And she's got like anime fucking eyeballs that are like soccer balls in her fucking head. No, she's all right.
She's pretty fucking hot.
I'd fuck retarded Kate Upton. I'd fuck this chick. Is she what's her? Is she like any?
I don't know.
She normal?
I don't.
You just
care.
watch her to fucking wear boots on the fucking stream.
I don't pay that much attention, dude. I don't watch this shit very often. I don't watch Twitch very often, but this is probably my favorite. She hasn't been topped yet in my book, not yet. I'm a fan.
My buddy sent me some, and he was like, "Hey, check this chick out or whatever." I mean, here's my thing, right? Like, I mean, are there any tit streamers that are good at the game?
No, dude, that's the thing, dude. If there was a Twitch streamer that was like super hot like this chick, but was like CS:GO, like professional, like, dude, she would be so rich. Like, dude, there would be like, why can't a girl gamer do it? Like, what's the fuck? Like, we made a joke about this on the last podcast, but like, why can't a chick gamer like really just break that barrier and become like super good like the dudes? I mean,
because like, here's the thing, right? If I'm watching a stream, like,
if this chick was
why would you like, chatterbait is a thing, right? Like, so I'm just sitting here playing games and I just want to look at some tits. Why would I watch like somebody like, I don't know, this chick or Casey Tron or whatever with their fucking cans out? Like, I'm not watching the game. I'm obviously just watching some girl like have her boobs out.
The only time I watch her is when I want to see like, all right, like it's almost like let's see what the fuck this person is up. You know how when you go on Facebook and you like look up some people that you know are like gonna be down on their luck just to like see and almost like get entertainment from, if that makes sense. You ever do that where you go on Facebook and you're like, all right, let's see what the fuck this person has done that's entertaining. Like, that's what I do with this chick, where I'm like, I'll go and check her out just to see like what has changed from the last time I've watched her, and then I like won't check it out for a long time. But I think a lot of it is like, these are the same people that go and watch cam girls because they want to have that like personal like chat relationship thing with these chicks.
Oh, yeah, I guess
that's what it is.
Got it.
But it's not that. And the thing is that neither of us are in that market. Like, neither of us think like that. So we're like, why the fuck do people do it? That's the same reason why people watch PewDiePie and we don't get it. It's just like, we're not the market. We're not the demographic for this.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. I fucking appreciate the effort. And it seems like the competition is pretty stiff right now for the Twitch e-girl community. I mean, it started off where like any chick that even like a chick that was a 5 that could streamed on Twitch would be like, oh my god, it's a girl. Now it's like, dude, some of these chicks look fucking good.
You know what like would be funny is if somebody like fucking, I don't know, somebody who's like fucking Diesel, like Bajira or something. I don't even know how you fucking say his name. Bajira?
Yeah, it's Bajira.
Bajira. Like, what if he just like, I mean, take Warcraft Jin out of the picture, but like, what if he just went on fucking YouTube, just like did that shit shirtless, and he was like,
he does do that shit,
just fucking blah blah blah, and like popped his little flex thing, and he like, no,
he does
but
that
I mean
shit.
like, I mean like over the fucking top, like oiled himself up.
The thing is that you know why that doesn't work? It's because dudes, men and
I know,
women
but
are so
that would
different.
be fucking funny as shit to see that crash and burn, because that wouldn't work. You know, like he would probably have like a loyal legion of like, I don't know though, would it work? Like,
no,
I mean,
not to
get,
any
like,
extent,
female
not to the same
gamers.
extent, dude.
And like gay
Men are
dudes,
so much thirstier than chicks are. Like, it's not even a question. Like, why? Like, you have been
I
on this
guess.
earth longer than I have been. Like, why are you asking me? Like, you know
No,
what the
I
answer
just think it would
is.
be funny because you don't see it, so it would be funny to like to see, not to see it obviously, but just to know that it's there is like some dude trying to play the Twitch tit streamer
The
thing
sex
with
appeal
fucking
role of
yeah.
that's a joke I always used to make when I was like a big slob streaming WildStar. Is like I would always say like I gotta make my Twitch streaming money while I can because once these looks fade, I know none of you guys are gonna be watching anymore. Meanwhile, I'm like a
So
slob
Bajir fucking
slurping on a big
streams
gulp.
shirtless.
Say again?
Bajira streams shirtless.
Not anymore. I think
Oh,
he used to when
I
before they
don't.
banned it. They banned it. That's why no one does it anymore.
Oh, okay. Like, why the fuck would you do that? That's weird.
I don't not really. I don't think it's that weird.
Streaming shirtless as a dude is fucking weird.
I don't know.
Would you do it?
If I maybe by the summer, yeah, maybe if it was still illegal. Just because sometimes it gets hot as fuck in this room when I've got all this
I
shit
guess
on.
so. Dude. I guess so. It's just fucking weird. I don't know.
I didn't think it was gay or anything when people used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, some of these Twitch ladies have innovated in fucking incredible ways. One of them would sell their like if you subscribe to their Twitch channel, they'd give you their personal Snapchat where they Snapchat nudes to their subscribers. Like that's fucking.
I heard about that.
That is fucking genius.
I heard about
Like,
that.
how can you be mad at that? That's just like
Didn't they? There's
these
some
chicks are
yeah,
entrepreneurs,
didn't they
man.
get around that somehow though, and they figured out a way to ban that.
Yeah, they banned the chick that was doing it, but like you got to admit that's fucking clever.
That's next level.
Like these
Yeah,
chicks
it's-
are innovators. Dude, America lives and dies by its entrepreneurs. And these chicks are the fucking tip of the spear.
I guess I don't know why like more chicks just don't go do the fucking chatterbait thing though.
It's because they're not making as much money, dude. The Twitch chicks make way more. That's why all the legit like cam whores that are coming over to Twitch, that's why they're doing it. They make more on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because the Twitch has this insane donation culture, especially if you're a big streamer.
Would be funny is well, never mind. I was gonna say like a fucking Patreon for just like nude Snapchats, but I think
Jessica
they have
Negri
that.
pretty much does it.
Does she really?
Not nudes, but she has a Patreon that has like $10,000 per month on it for people to get her pictures. Where it's like, wow, that's fucking. This is an extreme thirst, as SpongeBob would say.
But yeah, dude, oh my god.
Like I'm a fan. Like I have no hate for her, but like goddamn, people pay 10. I mean, whatever. People like what they like. That's what I said earlier. I was like, I try not to judge people based off what they like because I like some weird fucking shit. But damn, $10,000 a month just to get the pictures early. They're not even like exclusive.
Wait,
it's not even
is
like.
Wait, is this really?
Did
Is
you
that
look it
real?
up?
Is that real?
What real?
Is that picture I just linked?
Yeah,
Those are really her nipples?
I guess. Yeah, probably.
She just lets that shit fly. I didn't know that.
I don't. She probably didn't realize. I mean, I think that's real. I mean, she definitely does have like big fucking fake tits, but I'm still a fan.
See, I just don't like. Okay, obviously, I'm not gonna say she's not hot, right? Like she is, obviously. I just don't. There's like her face is not 10 of 10. Like I'm gonna be nitpicky, right? Obviously, because I can be. Like her body's banging, right? I got it. I don't think her face is like the hottest chick I've ever seen. Like I guess she's the reason I'm saying that is like she's probably like the most famous like YouTube.
She's the most famous like gaming model kind of person, like for what
Right,
she
that's
does,
what
like
I'm saying.
cosplay person, that's for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, she's not one of those that like campaigns for like women equality bullshit, right? Because I mean,
I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
She obviously doesn't give a fuck about being viewed as like a fucking.
She knows what
sex-
she's doing. She's making money
Yeah.
and an entrepreneur, tip of the spear.
God, if I had cans, I would show them to everybody for $10,000 a month.
Dude, it's I can't blame. I'm not a hating at all. I'm looking at some of the pictures here. Yeah, she's definitely hot as fuck.
Yeah, not saying she's not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying her body is hotter than her face. To me, personally. Something
I'm not seeing it, but I mean,
Okay.
yeah, no, she's hot. I don't know what to say other than that.
She is. I'm not. She's hotter than fucking Daisy. What the fuck her name is from Star Wars?
That's a pretty good picture. I don't know.
Yeah. No. I got it, dude.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I hate fucking the nose ring shit. Like, what is the deal with that? Are you into the whole fucking piercing thing? Like, I am not at all. Like, not that the nose ring fucking kills it for me or anything, but are you into that? Like, a lot of dudes I think are, but I'm not at all.
So that chick that I dated after the first, remember I told you, like, I had like that homegrown chick, and then I dated the chick that was in the that found in the
homegrown. What the
band.
fuck? Homegrown?
Yeah, well, no, like the one that was, she's like homely or whatever. That was my first girlfriend.
Yeah, sure.
And then the second chick was the chick that I dated when I was in the bands. So she had tongue ring, nose ring, lip rings.
Oh, God.
Nipple rings and
yeah, that's that. No.
clam ring. And
really
it was
the whole fucking nine.
It took a little bit for me to get used to.
That shit does that detracts from the fucking score for me.
Yeah, so I think the key is doing it tastefully, and I think you shouldn't do all of it. Like, I'm not saying that I
yeah,
still...
see, I've seen chicks that have that, like, that little tiny... it's not like a nose ring, but it's like that little pin thing almost.
Right.
Like, that, I can live with that. But even, like, ear piercing... Like, not that I have a problem with ear piercing, but, like, if some chick didn't have her ears pierced, that does nothing for me. Like, if she has them pierced, like, okay, but, like, if she doesn't, I don't give a shit. But, like, the nose ring and the belly button ring and just the tongue rings, like, dude, I don't get it. Like, if the tongue ring especially, like, that doesn't, like, I've gotten head from a chick with a tongue ring. It's not, no, it doesn't do any. It's the fucking, I don't know. I'm not a fan.
I'm trying to find a picture of this to link to you that would be appropriate to link to you.
I just don't get it. Like, why? Like, god damn. Like, what's the? I guess it's just I'm not the fucking demographic, as we've said a lot in this podcast with shit that I just. God, I feel like that detracts from it. It's like, why'd you put this dumbass fucking nose ring on your face?
Yeah, I thought that chick was hot, but from.
See, she would be so much hotter if she didn't have all those fucking retarded tattoos. And that
Yeah.
dumbass. Does she have the nose ring? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's a nose ring. But I mean, I don't know, dude. I think it's to each his own. I mean, like, you can always make a chick.
I'm not against tattoo. I mean, I'm not
Well, look at that
completely
picture.
against
Look at the second
tattoos,
one.
but
Look at the second one. It's not bad. It's not bad.
she'd
So-
do better without the tattoos.
Yeah, I don't know. I like tattoos, actually.
Yeah, I do a little bit, I guess, but the piercing shit is like, no, I fucking no.
That's because you're a conservative dude, man.
I just think it's just shitty looking. It's just like
you don't get a lot of tattoos in Redford, Virginia. It's just it's it's a low key.
I have
get it,
fucked
dude.
a chick with like that one chick I was telling you that had the fucking sleeve. That was a little. That was crazy. But I'm not against the tattoo. It's just like just take them out. Like, it's not like all you gotta do is just not put them in, and it's just better. Like, fuck. The shit grows back.
Yeah.
Dude, the dumbest fucking shit though are the gauges. I have seen.
Oh yeah, that's
dude,
really
that is
dumb.
tragic, dude. I saw this one chick that was probably like an 8.5, like a solid 8.5, and then I saw her fucking ears, and that took her down.
The biggest
like,
case
2
of that.
fucking
There's a
whole
porn
points.
star, and what is her name? I think it's Janice Griffin. Nope, that's Griffith. Porn star.
The gauges, that's the dumbest shit. And
Yeah,
if you
I
go
wanna
too
show you
big,
this.
it's permanent.
I can't. I'm not even gonna worry about linking a safe for work picture. So just look at that.
I'm
look
not gonna.
Look how stupid that her fucking ears look.
Oh, it's tragic.
It is. Oh, there is a safe for work picture here. Let me link this one so the viewers can actually see it. That's safe for work. But look how
That is
bad
depressing.
look how bad that
Oh
looks. You could fit
no.
Zybak could fit his penis through that gauge. That's how big it is, or small. whatever way you want to look at it. You could fit your dick through that ear hole.
I don't think so, but you could fit. That's fucking depressing.
Somebody could fit their dick through that.
Does she have like piercings like on her chest? What is that?
Oh, on her stomach?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I don't know, dude. She's a weird chick. But yeah, she's like the biggest example of that I can actually think of. Janice Griffith. That's it.
Wow.
So
that's fucking sad. And that you can't undo that. That's fucking just there forever.
No, that is going to be a droopy. Like, you need to get plastic surgery to fix that shit if they even can.
I guess they just cut it off and fucking
start over. Just cut it off and start over.
Dude,
you know what I saw one time was
if anyone here is listening that has gauges and they're like small and you can get out of this shit, just cut the cord. Just stop it, dude. This is a fucking PSA, man. Abort. Yeah, really, dude. I try not to tell people how to live their lives, but the gauges shit, you got to end it. It's fucking.
It's not good.
You can quit vaping, and people won't know. You can't quit gauges.
No, what's worse is, have you seen people that have like gauged their cheeks and shit?
Dude, the only people that it's acceptable to gauge are the Africans. The Africans from those like Zulu tribes or whatever the fuck, the guys that like invented the shit, they can get away with it.
Look at that shit right there. You're gonna have a nightmare over that.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Dude, like, what are you doing?
That's like, probably the dude. That's probably the dude that votes for Bernie Sanders, saying like, dude, I can't get a job.
Yeah, like if you do that shit, you should absolutely be denied all public fucking welfare, fucking unemployment, because you have basically just guaranteed yourself unemployment.
It's one of those guys that wants free college.
This guy right here? Yeah. That guy right there that I just linked definitely votes for Bernie Sanders.
There's going to be so many people upset in the comments. There was this one guy on one of my previous podcasts that his avatar was Bernie Sanders. He's like, Bernie Sanders is quite clearly the greatest presidential candidate to ever
of your lifetime.
Of your life. Did you see that comment too?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, wow, really? You have his fucking avatar picture too? Holy shit. You're really into this.
I don't think I could ever be that into like a candidate.
No.
Like,
I don't like Trump just because he pisses people off. If Donald Trump didn't piss everyone else, like, if Donald Trump didn't piss off so many people, I wouldn't give a fuck. But just the fact that there's so many people that are like, fuck Trump, oh my god, man, he just gets such a reaction on people, it's funny.
What was I gonna say? Oh, have you seen the guy that got the Romney face tattoo?
No.
So, let me show you this bullshit. This guy actually got this fucking tattoo on his face.
I wonder how many subscribers this Blondie Wandy chick has. Not that many.
Blondie Wandy.
That's my e-girl of choice.
Oh. Anyway. Oh, is that her?
Who?
See, I don't know. You like little petite, like that shit. I would break that girl. Like, she would not survive a.
Wow, you're really hyping yourself up here.
I'm just saying, like, she's very tiny, and
I don't know how tall she is.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, dude.
That's the thing with short girls, dude. That's like that's the fucking thing. Is like if you're like getting with a short girl, it's like you're like Superman.
It's like a fucking sped in that picture, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That picture is not her best one. Or fucking like a fucking speed.
Oh, that one you liked? Oh yeah. That's a really bad picture, obviously.
I mean, she's cute. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but definitely tiny.
That's the fucking picture she has on her actual like Twitch like AFK screen or whatever the fuck it is.
Right. What is this chick's? It's probably like a lol, isn't it?
What? Oh, I don't know what her game is. I don't know.
You don't care. You just.
I don't. I think you have like this impression that I like watch this chick a lot. I literally occasionally like once every like 4 months or something I'll stop by and be like, let's see what this is up to.
I'm pretty sure this chick is like 12. Look at that picture.
I don't think I think she's probably young, but
how old is Blondie Wandy?
I think she's 18. I'm pretty sure. Let's hope.
QA in 2014.
She's got to be 18, right? Am I on a list? Fuck. Could I be the next Subway guy right now? Is that what's going on?
Sir, hang on.
Let's see. Control F. Age. Fuck. Old.
How old are you? She's not 12 or 13.
Dude, if she's not 18, she is like the genetic elite. Like, dude. Look at those tits. Like, what the dude, she has got... Dude, she's either, like, incredibly, like, the genetic elite, like, X-Men First Class, or she's older. Like, there's no way. I've fallen for this trap before, though, so I'm not the best person to fucking talk.
Oh my god, dude. So it says, so I found twitch.tv / Blondie Wandy on Pornhub today.
All right. Link it up? Sorry. What?
Here you go. Merry Christmas. It's probably one of those things where, like,
this is fucking fake.
It's probably one of those things where they just grab.
Or they just grab an
picture.
image off Google Images. Yeah, that's fucking gay. You got me all fucking hyped up. God damn it. Yeah, that happens to a lot of chicks. Like, there was this one YouTube chick that her image got used for that. How old is this chick? Am I on a list? Fuck.
I'm pretty sure that
Dude, she's got. Dude, there's no way.
I'm pretty sure that you're.
She's definitely young. I'm sure she's probably younger than I am. QA with Blondie Wandy. Somebody. I don't want to watch this fucking thing. Is there age? Dude, god damn it. Fucking hell.
Anyway, I think we should end it for the week, man. Get back to it next week.
Oh yeah. Wow, I didn't realize it was 3 hours.
I don't think people. I think I probably need to go make food for my family, and I don't think people want to see you find out that you're a pedophile.
Yeah, I don't think I am. I think I'm safe.
I'm pretty sure you're not. Let's make a bet. Somebody needs to find out how old she is.
Dude, there's no way. There's no way she's not 18.
She's probably 18, barely.
That's all that matters.
I guess. I guess.
It doesn't matter how much, dude. It doesn't matter. You're first or last, dude. It's fucking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
there's a lot of people that follow her that I know. Method, Zybak is the second one.
Dude.
Affinity, Elvine, Panzer, Sko, Jerry.
I'm just gonna say I got in on the fucking ground floor.
Okay, right. Speaking of chicks that are hot, Sko's fucking new girlfriend, Jerry from Method, is fucking on fire hot. And you probably don't think she's hot because she's got that lip ring and the fucking nose ring.
Let me see it.
But holy shit, dude. Good for him. Good for him.
Link it? I don't want... You obviously know where to find it, right?
I just linked it to you.
Oh, I have my Skype notifications turned off. That's why.
I mean, like, fucking, like, next level.
Yeah, she's hot as fuck.
I don't think I've ever seen a hotter chick in gaming than this chick.
Yeah, that chick's hot as fuck, but she would definitely look better if she took that stupid shit out of her face.
I don't know, dude. I don't think so. But...
Dude, she would look so much better if she took that stupid fucking shit off her face.
I mean, I guess.
That's a compliment. That's the thing. Like, I'm not saying that as an insult. I'm saying that you don't need to accessorize your face. Like, it looks better without it. That's a compliment. Like, oh, I don't get it. Oh, it's just like, take the shit out.
She kind of has like a fucking Kardashian vibe going to her, doesn't she?
Is there any more pictures other than just this one?
Oh, yeah, dude. Her whole Twitter is pictures of
her. Let's see it. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, she would look so much better without that shit.
You know what, though? So, like, here's a picture of, like, her ass. Kind of is a letdown. It's kind of a letdown. Check it out.
It's fixable, though.
I mean, maybe it's just those jeans. It's got to be the jeans.
I don't think so.
But those high jeans or whatever, that's like fucking
that's
like...
more of a way... I don't know. That's more of just the way she's
jeans.
wearing her jeans.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so at all. I don't know. Unless you're one of those dudes that, like... I'm not one of those dudes that has to have those fucking, like, massive tits and thunderous asses, though. Like, I'm just not... Like, I appreciate it, but I'm just not like one of those people.
Go up to your lower back, like.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know what she's wearing. That's fucking weird. I don't know. Maybe that's like a style thing. I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask.
Yeah, but apparently Sko like ditched his longtime girlfriend for this chick. So
I can see why.
Yep. Me too. Anyway. All right, man.
All right, well, it was a good show.
I think we just hit the 3-hour mark. We gotta have more topics for next week that aren't dicks and tit streamers. Everyone's gonna be like.
Nah, I don't think we should
say in that video. You're gonna have to be like, hey, at like the 2 hour and 30-minute mark, we go down the fucking rabbit hole of like tits on.
That's
Twitch.
That's what people like though. That's the thing. That's what people like appreciate the most. Like if we had like some NPR podcast where it's just like we're like super structured and boring and shit, like people would hate it.
Yeah.
People like the rabbit hole.
Yeah, good.
I think people like the rabbit hole more than they like the actual topics.
Oh, all right then.
All right, man.
People are gonna enjoy you fucking hacking your way onto the podcast this week.
Hacking my way?
Yeah, you started the podcast with dying.
Oh yeah, my near fucking death. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So, all right, buddy.
All right, man. Good show. Hope you guys enjoyed Hive Mind number 15. Check us out on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, whatever. Leave a like on the video. Tell your friends, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next week.
Later.